Oh, man. Everyone, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Hot Rollers episode where we have some of the best hype men and the best detective. But if you can find his face, but that's also kind of a shtick. He
I'm not
might
sure
be
you want to.
he might be a secret CIA agent. You just
Maybe.
don't know. And the other wrestled. Probably still could get back at it if you honestly. Imagine that. Kosher wrestling. But regardless, like I said, the best hype man in kosher community. We got Biff, we got Surveillance, we got Kosher Heat back on the cast here. Thank y'all for evading again.
Ladies first.
Welcome to the High Rollers. It's your boy Biff, and as always, I'm joined by my Dr. Dre as we sit on Snoop Dogg's couch. Welcome back to the High Rollers.
Yo, 1, 2, 3 into the foe.
Man, good to be here. Thank you for having me.
Man, it's always a pleasure to have y'all back on the cast. What's even been happening? Yeah. Well, Top Thrill 2 is still closed, so I guess you can click off the cast now if that's all you cared about.
Breaking news, Top Thrill 2 still closed. Back to you, Surveillance.
Let's go to our field reporter, Ricky. Silver train update.
It appears to be that a silver train is back in the station, with no action reported.
I think they just tried to get it out of the rain.
Okay, I will look at the Twitter right now, because that was the last thing I did see, was that it was just moved to the station. People were all speculative, if it was going to open. At this point, y'all, from Coaster Heat Crew to Coaster Heat Crew here, we all know that bitch ain't open until next year, right?
Oh no, we're gonna get Grand Theft Auto 6 before Top Thrill 2 reopens.
That is hilarious. Oh Jesus.
That was one of my jokes today. you know most of my jokes go over like a fart in church. So.
No, I feel like that would a lot of people. There's like enough amount of gamers that listen that will probably realize, oh yeah, shit, Elder Scrolls 6 might come out. For all we know.
The ultimate troll is if you could ride Top Thrill 2 in Grand Theft Auto 6, but you can't ride it in player. But it's set in Miami, so probably not.
Yeah, unless for some reason, expansion pack, they add Ohio.
Yeah, how dope would that be? Like, Cedar Point expansion pack, $9.99. I'll buy that bitch.
If you buy it, you get a free fast lane to Top Thrill 2.
Yeah, when it opens.
Bro,
Exactly.
I bet C jumps on that. I bet they contact somebody at Rockstar right now. Hey, look, y'all need to put a theme park in the game. We got 2 you can use.
Yeah, we got 27 now. Is that much they own?
And we won't charge you as much as Disney would. Or Universal.
Or even United Parks now is like...
No.
Ooh.
You know Tony Clark would reject it. You can't run. You cannot run in our park.
Yeah, they can't run. Yeah, so
Whoa, I'll never forget my first day I ever went for rope drop, and we came through that Magnum gate, and they started playing that dun, 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 and all these fucking fat, and I'm not making fun of fat people, but all these fat motherfucking people come stampeding like a bunch of fucking hippos, bro, knocking into motherfuckers. I thought, this is what I fucking paid for. That's my first trip to Cedar Point.
Oh, welcome to it. So you want to be a thuzy?
Yeah, you want to be a thuzy? Oh, speaking of which, what the hell, Holiday World? So, Holiday World, we're going to talk about that because y'all went to an event, but...
Yeah.
Legend, the bell. Okay, that's one of the main things I love about that ride, is the bell.
And it's gone.
So
yeah, they didn't ring it.
So, I'm just catching up on the mentions on the Twitterverse, right? The Elon social media place, and literally, like, you were telling me they didn't have the bell, like they didn't play it, but you said the rope was gone.
Yeah, the rope is, the bell is still physically there,
right?
But the ride op cannot ring it.
Oh my god, I was literally so I was there obviously for Hollywood Nights, and they did it. They actually had an auction to have someone ring it, and I think I saw. Let me shout them out.
They probably sold that bitch off.
I really hope it's like just a renovation or something like. But apparently, Florida Coaster said
the Wolfhound at the top of the lift hill. I heard that plain as day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was in use in July, but that might have been the last, at least from what we have heard, because when you went there, this August 16th was Saturday. I'm assuming
Friday. Yeah.
Friday.
National Roller Coaster Day.
Oh yeah, also happy National Roller Coaster Day, everyone. Now, I'm assuming you celebrate. I don't know if you're listening to this cast. Maybe. But no, that's another reason why I wanted y'all on the cast, because over the past year, it's been apparent that these are going to be some coaster homies for life. So why not bring them on and also talk about National Roller Coaster Day and the festivities that went on and all that stuff?
Appreciate that, Bird. Appreciate those words.
Oh, yeah. I mean, literally, like I said, it was when y'all even first shouted out the cast on Twitter from last year. I was like, "Oh, hold up, we have listeners of this cast." And then, then we met up at Hershey, and it was literally the I don't know, it was just one of the best days of that year easily that I've had at a park. So, I don't know. And ever since then, we've had a great time at each park.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying, never know who you meet in this hobby. All this every time. And National Roller Coaster Day for me, it's for people. Obviously, the coasters are, the forefront. But for me, it's like half and half. It's the coasters and the people, because the people can be fucking great in this hobby, man.
Right. No, absolutely. I love hanging out with people.
I can have a great time on shitty coasters with great people. Nope. I'm just saying.
Dude, that make that a quote and let me put it on my fridge right now.
Yeah.
I had a blast at Holiday World.
Man, see, Holiday World with people is with great people is great times.
Yeah, we seen and I'm giving a shout out. We seen Allison and Mullet and Erica and Jike.
Yes.
And we hung out with a bunch of those people. We seen Don Helbig and Ryan Shore. Donna, that was her first time going to be. That's her first time being there. Her first time riding Voyage or Thunderbird or the Legend.
It's so crazy that what was her credit count last year?
Last year,
19.
Yeah, something like that. Because that was the whole joke last year, was to get the baby more credits than Donna was going to get. And then she wrote Gatekeeper, and it was the end of it. She wanted to write everything after that.
Now
every now and then she'll say, I don't want to write this or I don't want to write that, but she wants to write everything.
Shout out to Vicietti.
Oh, yes.
Shout out to Andy Gatekeeper.
Does he still work there?
He does.
Yeah, we've seen him. We seen him when we was up there for Top Thrill Stumble. He was doing the separating, and I was like, hey, but I didn't have my phone on me, so I couldn't take a picture,
Man, I really wish I would have saw him there. Oh, that would have made my trip to Cedar Point just a bit better, because that's like seeing a mini celebrity. Hell, a celebrity in my eyes.
I could be wrong, but I think he's the only member of the crew that hasn't ridden. He's grandfathered in.
Oh, he hasn't.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I see what you mean. Hasn't ridden with the crew. Okay. Yeah, I see what you mean.
But he made the breakthrough with Donna.
Cedar Point. We have 3 or 4 Cedar Point ride-offs. A couple of them kind of keep themselves private, so I'll admire that. You know what I'm saying? I respect that. But we got a few ride-offs at a few different parks.
Yeah, that's like me at King's Dominion, because sometimes I generally am just like, you guys are too good to be. I love the ops there. I'm able to have conversations with almost every single ride I go to. 305, there's operators I know. Twisted Timbers, Grizzly, Dominator. And some of these people I've known for years, to the point where we're hanging out outside the parks. We're making trips to go to other parks. Some of those operators, that was why I went to Holiday World for the first time last year, was with these Kings Dominion operators. So James and Timmy and Jay Lynn. James and Timmy, the former, they had a podcast before, the Coaster Talk, which was one of the main reasons why this cast exists. I always say the trifecta, the reason why inspirations of us is Coaster Talk, Drunk Riders, and Your Favorite Coaster Sucks. So, and to see that kind of basically Parks being able to give a good enough culture to where, yes, they want to move up because they've moved up. Like, they're not just operators. Like, they are essentially becoming higher up roles at these positions, you know, soups and whatnot, maybe even higher, depending on exactly what the employment is. I mean, King's Dominion will be like, hey, you can't be talking about industry stuff because you might know industry stuff. And, yeah, it's just been awesome. Because this hobby is, like, multifaceted to me. It's just...
Absolutely.
Especially when, like, the parks do treat them well enough like that. Because, like, I noticed at Cedar Point there was a lot of international, which, honestly, I have no issue with. But I do like it when you can see that over the years, like, oh my god, you're still here. You literally have, like you said, Bissy Eddie is part of the Coaster Heat crew now.
Right.
His grandfathered in. I, like, will always know him. Like, it'd almost be like a duo for Dale type of situation, I feel like. Because there was an operator like that at King's Dominion. That's another reason, a hidden thing besides, obviously, it being for Dale Earnhardt. But there was a ride operator that literally was named Dale. He worked there for so long and would just give the craziest, like, the coolest, like, most charming stories while just on the op board and just on the mic. And we would always, like, when he was on the board, we'd always go, do it for Dale, going up the lift and everything. That's the type of stuff that really makes the hobby. It's like these small little, like, cultural things within the rides or the parks.
Right.
Yeah, it's just the little things that don't cost anything.
Mm-hmm.
I say that all the time.
Good times doesn't cost anything.
Like, Kings Island could send you around one extra time if your last ride of the night. What would it cost?
That's what happened at Mystic, actually, to my friends.
But they won't do it. It's never going to happen.
Yeah, they were like, please. Actually, I almost felt like that did happen with them at Mystic. Don't quote me on
Cedar
it.
Point did that for us on Gatekeeper this year. They really did. They asked if that was my birthday, and I said, yeah, because I had the birthday button on. And they said, one more time. And they sent us twice.
And it's your favorite ride, too. So that's incredible. See, those are the memories you're never going to forget, too. Like,
It's awesome.
it doesn't cost... sometimes it doesn't cost anything. One more run for the day at the end of the night, they had to send that train anyway, you know, right?
I mean, literally, it's pennies. I mean,
exactly, in the grand scheme of things.
It may be more than pennies, but you get what I'm saying.
Right. Speaking of Gatekeeper, I want to talk about Thunderbird for just a minute. That whole Holiday World trip for me, like, it really, like, I really had a great time. It really blew me away. In Thunderbird, it has significantly jumped in my rankings. I'm a wing coaster kind of guy, and that thing, I really, really like it. It's not, for me, nothing will ever top Gatekeeper, but that motherfucker's pretty close right now.
So what changed?
He rode
I don't know.
Night.
That night
Before
it is
that,
good.
though. Before that, because I had ridden it. We went in 2016. It was my 40th birthday, but I didn't ride it that day because it started storming, and then by the time the storms lit up, we had ridden the goddamn gobbledygooker ride about 1,000 times. We picked the Voyage over Thunderbird, so I didn't ride it. And then when I went back in 2020, it was kind of like I was in training, like I was back at wrestling school. Because before I went to wrestling school, I used to watch wrestling differently. Before I started studying about coasters and shit, I rode them differently.
Obviously, yeah. I get that, because once you... I mean, wrestling, that makes more sense, because it's like, you literally start seeing the cues or how wrestling is done. You know, like... Right. The ins and outs.
I've learned some nuances about coasters. Like I've ridden I'd ridden Gatekeeper before I ridden that. But I don't know what changed really, but I loved the launch. I really loved the launch in the back. That was great.
Yeah.
The near miss elements on the left side were really good. I liked the left side way better than I did the right side. And I really dug the hang time this time. I didn't dig it from the right side, but I dug it from the left side because you kind of do an underflip. It's kind of cool. Can't really describe it, but I'm probably it's not an underflip or whatever.
I've heard you've always liked it from the back.
Shut up.
Yeah, I heard that's not the first time at all.
Shut up. No, but I really dug it, and I really dug the Voyage, and I really dug the Legend. The Legend is a contender.
So,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know me and Wood, no phrasing, but
No, here we go.
that ride is. I can see why people, because when we were at Hollywood Nights this year, it wasn't the biggest opinion. It was the hot take, but it was a good amount of people leaving that park saying Legend was better than Voyage, and I can see it after this year.
I mean, that's my opinion. It always has.
yeah, that's what Jack said.
I'm like, Legend this year is. It can have everything. I don't care. It's in my top 10. It's my number 7. It is such a good ride.
It's a contender, bro. It really is a contender. It's a contender.
If anyone from Holiday World is listening that matters, please bring the bell back.
Please bring the bell back.
Such a cool element.
Bring the bell back. Like I remembered because it would be, it's down for what, like, the last year when we would be, it's down for, like, a good amount of the day. We're at Voyage and stuff, and I'm just eating my Thanksgiving dinner. And then we just hear in the distance, ding, ding, like the bell. We're like, oh, shit!
Like the big kahuna at Hurricane Bay.
Yeah,
Rest in peace, Hurricane Bay. They no longer call it
that.
What do they call it now? Oh, Harbor?
Kentucky Kingdom Amusement and Water Park.
Now they named it some kind of harbor, Bluegrass Harbor.
Maybe that's their branding is. They want it to all be one park. I'm not trying to out anybody, but I was DMing with somebody that works in Upper Kentucky Kingdom, and
listen to you. You can get us a media day.
I doubt it.
Come on, bro.
We have a propensity to tell the truth.
Oops.
Yeah.
Sue them.
Hey, if you want a different perspective of the Holiday World Trip, we could not be further apart on this, me and him.
So I want to be fair about it, though. And you can attest to this, Biff. I was sick. Like, I probably shouldn't even went, but I was like, $26.99. Fuck it, I'm going.
Right.
I was supposed to be at work, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, I know whenever I'm at a park and I'm sick, it's just my whole day is like 50% like worse.
I just feel like, bro, like even if I'm sick, I can still enjoy coasters. I guess that's.
You have no idea how grumpy he was, though, bro. Like, I hate this fucking park.
You're rocking with
the cold day hell before I come back here. I mean, this some of the shit he was saying.
No, but to be fair, I wasn't like that until when? Until they fucking shut the line off at 9:20.
Yeah. That made it bad.
No, because y'all, like, to put it into context, him and Donna were eating, and I didn't want to eat because I felt like I was just going to throw up if I did.
Right.
So I was like, oh, let me go check out Good Gravy. Waited fucking 30 minutes for that fucking bullshit-ass piece of shit. Which is fine, I get it, it's family. It's really not even family, it's a fucking kiddie coaster.
It's just funny hearing the perspective of you actually waiting in it, because, like, I said it when I covered it, that it literally is doing nothing and has good theming, but my perspective is so skewed because I wrote it faded as hell with Buzzed Bars and a Zen ride, basically. A Hollywood Nights. So it's like, yeah, I'm like, if you're sitting in that queue, it can probably be like, that can get old fast. You know what I'm saying? Grandma's house gets old fast.
No, it's fine for what it is, but it's really not even a family coaster. Like Big Bear at Dollywood.
That's a family. That's a kid ride. Yeah, that is it does nothing.
Good Gravy is a fucking kiddie ride.
It does nothing.
Fuck. Like, I was ashamed that I even fucking rode it. But anyway, by the time I got off that, like, they were like, well, let's go ride Thunderbird. Okay. And then by the time we got back to Voyage, they already fucking closed the line. Like, no more riders. Like, what the fuck?
And I know.
I'd like to know, while he was riding Good Gravy, I rode Voyage on the first trimless ride of the night.
No, I was in the fucking station, bitch. Don't be lying.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were on the other side, but I went to ride that, and you went to ride Good Gravy.
I got back from Good Gravy and went up the exit because I knew they were in line, and they got the first trimless ride on Voyage.
It was funny too because like everybody was standing off to the side, and we were down at the bottom of the steps, and they were like, "If y'all don't fill up this train, we're not going to send any more trains, and there won't be no trimless rides." So we, the Buzz Bars, we all started moving forward. We were like, "Fuck it, we're going to fill up the train so everybody can get on it, so we can come back, get back in line, and get on it." That was the plan. So when we get up to the fucking station, everybody steps off to the side and they're like, "Y'all go ahead." And somebody says right to my face as I'm walking, "You ain't gonna ride it with. You're gonna have to ride it with trims on." And I said, "I don't give a shit." I said, "I don't give a shit." And kept walking, right? So we get up there, and when we get up there, we're getting ready to get on, and the maintenance guy's standing right there. So he's looking, and he
Wait,
says,
I'm sorry.
"Hey,
The fact that Ricky actually said that as you're
Yeah.
walking by.
He said, "Oh, you're gonna ride it with trims on." I said, "I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if I rode it with trims or without. I'm here. I don't have to fucking jerk off on a goddamn technicality." But I will say it was fucking awesome.
Sorry, that blew me. That blew me off. I'm sorry. That was hilarious. Continue.
Sorry. So the maintenance guy's like, if they tell us that y'all aren't filling these trains up and everybody's waiting for one row or the other, I'm going to come back up here and turn these trims back on. So we're at the gate. So we're thinking we're going to get the last trimless ride. So he's like, "All right, send them through." So they start fucking testing them, and they test each one twice. So then at the second one, he's watching the screen, he's watching the fucking shit, and he turns around and he's like, "Time to go trimless," and everybody starts cheering, and I'm like, okay. I think the dude next to me came on himself, but I wouldn't go call him out.
Yeah, the whole area. I mean, to be honest, I saw some pictures of underneath because they went underneath that night, the Voyage queue, and it would not surprise me. Some putrid smells just coming around.
But we didn't have to go in. Like when we got in line for it, we met up at 7:45, and then we were going to take a picture, but then the line started moving, so we started moving. And then when we got to where it splits off to go to the basement, he stopped it at us and made everybody else go into the basement. Then he went over to the other side. And didn't let the people come through because you go down through the basement, you come up the other side. He didn't let them go through till we had gotten through. And then as soon as we had gotten through, that's when the woman said, "Y'all gonna fill these trains up?" And everybody moved off to the side. Like we walked all the way up to the stairs. Everybody's standing off to the side. And that's when that guy said, "Here, kind of have to ride it with trims on." I don't give a shit. But then I didn't have to ride it with trims on. So in your fucking face, Ricky. But it was.
That kind of really stuck in my craw too, though. Like, yeah, if y'all don't fill these trains up, we're not gonna run it, Trump. Well, that's what the fuck you advertise. We're not fucking petulant children, bitches.
Well, yeah, but what was going on is they weren't the trains that they were sending before they turned the trims off. Like all these fucking people are standing off to the side, and there's 8 open fucking rows. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's either in line for the last car or the first car. And then they just stand back, and I guess they got tired of sending them to fucking like, "Hey, the line's not moving because these motherfuckers aren't filling up the middles of the trains." Everybody's standing off waiting to the side.
Well,
I'm going to wait till the trimless. I'm going to wait for the back row. I'm going to wait for this. We said, "Fuck it, we're going to go. I'm here to ride."
It's almost like you invited a bunch of thuzies to your park.
Right.
I'm like, were they even
bunch of
being
fucking idiots? For real, I'm here to ride, bro. Fuck all that other dumb shit. And I will say, I rode it trimless, and if you haven't rode it trimless, and maybe you should, but it was fucking insane. I felt like I was gonna fucking wreck at any minute. Like it just felt like it was gonna fly off the fucking tracks. Like it was out of control, and that's what I liked about it.
You told me, I quote, I felt like it was gonna throw me into the woods.
Yeah, I did. When it comes out of that last tunnel and it splits off and goes, how it splits off and turns around.
That triple down is just out of this world now. It turns.
When it did that, I thought I was gonna go straight forward, you can't see the track.
Yep.
And it feels like you're just gonna go fucking flying out into the woods. And when it whipped around that fucking curve, I thought I was gone. Yeah. Right? It was like, God damn.
And that's exactly the type
like
of
somebody was riding through Hot Rod Haven. Paul, you know what that is.
I do.
At about 90 miles an hour. Like, it was fucking insane, bro. And I'm not judging the whole ride just on one special occasion kind of thing, because that's not how it always runs. But just based on how it had ran before when I rode it, if that motherfucker was wooden, it'd be the champ. And then I'll say it right here, right now. If that motherfucker was wooden, it would be the champ.
So you mean it's not wooden?
It's not.
No, like
Not
I
in
said,
my motherfucking
ride the
book.
hybrid for me. In the
Right.
game.
He did. That's what I said. This man gets it. This man gets it. And I really don't give a shit, people. I'm just trying to trigger y'all. But for real, the definition that I was introduced to of a fucking hybrid coaster, thanks to Six Flags, Kentucky Kingdom, is a hybrid coaster, is a fucking coaster with a steel frame and a wooden track. That's how they fucking marketed Twisted Twins, which was really Twisted Sisters, but they changed it to Twisted Twins. So in my eyes, that's what a fucking hybrid coaster is.
They were avoiding a lawsuit from the band. I'm getting my names mixed up here.
Come on, bro.
Wicked
Timing is everything.
No, was it the band Wicked Twister that sued them?
No, Twisted Sister. I want to ride.
Oh God, lame. They were just looking for a payday.
Anyways, the Voyage was a great ride. I really, really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it trimless, but I wouldn't want to do it again. Like, I wouldn't want to do it twice in a row. Maybe I'd do it twice in a row, but that might be it, because when I got off of it, I was like, God damn. I think I got to go check my shoulder and make sure that I got to go to the doctor and make sure my fucking shoulder didn't come loose.
I could ride that all day, every day. But to be fair, when I do leave Holiday World, I literally feel like I am training to become an F1 driver or some sort of high-end athlete, some Olympic. Like, I am beaten, but I like aggressive coasters, so it's. I'll take it.
Yeah, shout out to Joe Melbourne.
Definitely shout out to Joe Melbourne was talking. This is because I need to play some Fascination with that, man. Because Fascination is it's something that can take too much time away from me at a park if it has it. I'm telling you. That and pinball machines.
So that's really where my problem with Holiday World started. By the time I didn't know there was a fucking time limit. Like, you have to be in line. Like, yeah. I didn't see that in the fine print.
It's like that. I think they do that even at Hollywood Nights. Like that, there was like I did that. I want to say I think it was the last night. Literally, I sat there around like.
Fair either, you know what I'm saying? Like, if the park wants to close at 10, they can do whatever the fuck they want. They close at 10.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. It sucks, but not everybody does what Cedar Point or Kings Island or Six Fair, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, especially when they're trying to get everyone out at the right time. That line went to the basement with all those cattle pins. I'm assuming it was pretty long, like at least 45, 60.
Yeah. Well, it was 9:20, and as we were walking up, he put the chain up. That's really what sucks, because we were walking up to it, and he knew we was coming, and he put the chain up.
Yeah, you should have done it before. Just the act of it, you know.
That's what sucked the most about it. It was 9:20. I remember.
So I know on Hollywood Nights there'll be people like waiting for them to kind of gauge when they're gonna close the line, because it's gotten to that point. I did that this year. It was like 10:37 when they closed it. But I was literally like the last group before they did the Zen rides for the fundraiser rides and all that. But yeah, that is a thing a few parks do. I know a lot. I know Kings Dominion doesn't do it. I know Cedar Point, Kings Island doesn't do it. But it's mostly so to ensure that employees get out actually at a correct time too. But it should be known. It should be like put out there. I agree 100%. If you're gonna do it, it shouldn't be like inside information where you get cucked once, but now that you know to not get cucked again, to sit out there and get in.
We won't get cucked again.
Just chant that. Bring in the signs again.
What? Yeah. I'm thinking about the Legend again. I'm sorry. I don't mean to keep going back to it, but what coasters did they make after that? Like CCI. Did they make Ghost Rider before or after Legend?
I think it was before. Because Ghost Rider was the 90s, like 99?
Yeah, Ghost Rider was the last investment the family made before they sold it to Cedar Fair.
So did they come before or after Legend?
Before, I'm pretty sure.
1997, 98. It opened in 98.
Legend opened in 98?
No, Ghost Rider. Legend opened in 2000.
It's got to be one of the last CCIs. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah,
You can
2000.
fucking tell that
They were
whoever
getting
left
close.
to start GCI, you can tell that they designed that fucking coaster, the Legend.
Yeah. That and yeah, you can tell the CCI easily was split between GCI and Gravity Group because that's why I'm not like too
Whoever
upset.
designed the Legend, you can tell that that's the GCI guy.
Because
that
it's
feels
those
like
last
fucking GCI.
those last
It really
hills specifically. Like those when you're going back to the station, like you literally get thrown up laterally to the side, down, thrown up laterally to the side, and they're like, what's banking?
Right.
Banking, maybe not.
So I feel like I
can't
want to
bang
say
a
this.
horse. You really can't bang it. It feels like you're fucking riding a horse down a hill. It's insane, bro. That's really what it feels like.
I feel like I want to say this as loudly and as clearly as possible. Just because I don't think the Voyage is the best doesn't mean I think it sucks.
Right.
It just doesn't do it for me. Like, there's probably at least 25 other rides I would like to ride before the Voyage. Like if Surveillance, you have a week to live. You can ride any roller coaster you want. The Voyage probably ain't making the list. Sorry. It doesn't mean I hate it.
I hate it, but it doesn't mean I hate it.
No,
I
I
hate it
don't.
so bad. I dislike that ride. This is what you just said. I dislike that ride so bad that if I was fucking dying, I would not ride it.
There's
Fuck
just
that
so
fucking
many.
coaster. But I
There's
don't
so
hate
many. No, that's you with Top Thrill 2. Don't get it twisted.
You just said that. If you were dying, you would not ride it.
There's so many other coasters I would ride, and I would run out of time.
But I don't hate it. I just wouldn't
I don't
ride it
hate
even
it.
if I was dying.
I don't
Even
hate
if
it.
I was fucking dying.
Oh
I don't
god.
get the suck fest for it. I never have.
Oh, I'll suck it off all day.
It's a
Oh.
great ride. It's a fucking
Oh.
hate.
Granted, I've never rode it trimless because I didn't know the fucking inside baseball, the rules. Wink, wink.
Now,
But
last year I didn't ride it trimless, and it was still my number one because I'm like,
I can see why people put it as their number one.
You see, that's what I'm
coaster. Do I
saying.
agree
It's
with
one of
it?
those.
No.
It's one of those because it's like that with me and Steve. Like Steve's in my top 5. It's not my number 1, but I can clearly see why it's all these people's number 1s. Like it makes complete sense.
It really does. Do I think it's the best? No. But Gatekeeper's my number one. Motherfuckers look at me like I got turds hanging out of my mouth when I say that shit. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? I can see why people would like that coaster. It's a great out of control coaster. It's a good coaster. And if it was wooden, it'd be the fucking champion in my book.
I mean, I hit him with 7 Dwarfs Mine Trainers in my top 10. So
Okay.
There you go.
who
Yeah,
am I to say?
That's too obvious.
Right.
But,
I think I like it better than Fury.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
It's close.
I like Fury, and you know I don't get the Fury suck fest either.
Yeah, that's
I
the
get
one
it
I
more-
can attest to because I have that in my top 15. It's barely in my top 15 now.
I mean,
And that's an elite ride. It's a great ride. World class. I could see why it's people's number 1s, but
see, I'm borderline that Voyage is even elite because there's way more coasters that I would ride before Voyage.
but that length.
That's what I'm saying. It never loses power either. It has to be slowed down. Because when there was no trims on, it was totally different. But it has to be slowed down.
Bohemian Rhapsody, the ride.
I think the coaster guys are like, yeah, you keep talking shit about Voyage. You're not gonna ride it trimless. Fuck you.
Maybe.
I mean,
how many times I told you Karma's a bitch? I'm gonna get
Right.
your food thrown away while you're in the bathroom.
Right.
I mean, look. Even if I could respect it, Ride's not gonna be for everybody. But still, Voyage for me is that.
I
bitch.
haven't decided whether I like it better than El Toro. Yeah, I think I do because I just said if it was wooden, it'd be the champion. So
Mhm.
yeah, I think I like it better than El Toro.
Just for
And I love
me,
El Toro.
El Toro has 4 of the greatest elements on a coaster, but Voyage,
So
the
does the
overall,
Voyage.
yeah, the overall package. That's what I'm saying. It's like, oh man,
It does those same 90-degree banks that El Toro does. It's got the same
yeah.
airtime hills in the first 2 drops that El Toro does.
Okay, but El Toro's
It's
ejector
just not
is-
wood. El Toro's all wood. All wood. That's why he's the wooden champion. But if Voyage was wood, it'd be the wooden champion.
But Legends.
I don't know if I can rank it above all my RCs that I got jammed up in my top 5, but
I'm thinking
it's
though,
good.
like, going back to Legend though, please make the bell work again, and I can still see why people leave the park saying Legend is better too, because
I've always thought Legend was better. And Raven is like neck and neck with it, in my opinion.
I'm trying to.
I kind of like the Raven too.
So I have Raven very, very close to Ravine Flyer too, and I think you guys are gonna get a kick out of that because it's a weird. It's like literally a Frankenstein of CCI, but they were defunct building it. Like they ended up becoming defunct building it, and then
It's got Titan track on it, doesn't it?
no, it doesn't. It actually has pre-cut, the good shit, not any of that fake.
What's in
removing
Lake
wood.
Compounds? What's in Lake Compounds? That's Boulder Dash.
Yeah, that's Boulder. Yeah, that's where I'm hoping they just. I know they're not gonna turn back on that, but I'm just like,
Titan track in it.
I'm like, yeah, like you've heard
That's
me.
a hybrid.
You've ruined a good wooden coaster because now it's a hybrid. And you know what's worse? They put pre-cut track on Wildcat in that same fucking park.
But did they ruin it? People said it was trash.
Oh no, they say it runs great as hell now, to be honest. But I just I wanted to still call it a wood coaster. I don't know if I can. It's just a little Thuzy nitpick.
And I dig a fucking good wooden coaster, man. I really dig Twister.
Hoping to get you out on Ghost Rider.
I need to get on
I'd
Ghost
love
Riders
to.
so bad. That's the next.
I'd love to.
Basically, the next Woodies I need are Ghost Rider, Prowler, Renegade.
Prowler and Renegade, I
these,
really want to.
A lot of these classics that are in like random like lake parks, like I think what's in Georgia? Is it Lake Winnipeg, something like that?
Like Winnie?
Yeah, Lake Winnie. Then you go to Coney Island for Cyclone, stuff like that.
But nothing can ever top the racer.
Okay, I will say, at least the Kings Island Racer is better than the racer at Kings Dominion.
I like Racer 75 or Rebel Yell, whatever you want to call it.
It's good, especially now. It's actually running good this year, but there's really not much airtime. But at least they race it, and they actually have good ops this year that are like have good banter, back and forth. They're always being like trying to pump up blue or red, which obviously this cast for say red sucks because
Yeah, this is where you drop in John Cena.
Racer, but it's not called the Racer. Oh yeah, it is called Racer there, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, it didn't start out as Red Racer. It was just Red Sucks.
Right. Well, it just fit the tone more. Red Racer stuff. Red Racer.
Hey, what do you think they're gonna do? What do you think they're gonna do to the 305?
oh,
They're gonna paint that bitch black.
So, what's that?
It looks
God,
like
I don't
black
know the lyrics to it like all the way, but I just wanted to sing the "Paint It Black." Just paint it black. We see a
river, and I want
Yeah,
it
exactly.
into black.
We
No
see
color
green over
anymore,
there.
I
We're
want
gonna.
them to turn black.
Dun, 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 dun,
It's
dun,
305
dun,
feet
dun,
tall.
dun,
We're
dun,
still
dun.
gonna call it Jungle Cruiser.
It's still better than Flight of Fear.
Oh, yeah. Shit. Flight of Fear gets so many lines now. and then just like, I guess it's like that at Kings Island too, but
It's the longest line in the park on any given day.
yeah,
Absolutely. Because the ops, it's not. I don't even think it's the ride operator's fault. Fucking Premier. Like, guests can't figure that shit out. The ride ops can hardly figure it out.
That wasn't my question. My question is, what do you think they're doing to 305?
So, I think they're gonna paint the supports black, because there's only one case of the black. When you're on the right, you can see it. There's 2 sets of orange though. Orange, kind of red orange. So it could be orange and black, or it could be like this reddish orange and black. So it won't be a McDonald's advertisement anymore, because it won't be the big McDonald's arch.
Right.
I was gonna say with the merger, they should relocate it. You know, a lot of people get mad about that.
Shut up, stupid.
Wait, hold up. You're telling me to uproot my Giga?
Yeah, I mean, y'all don't like it, obviously. It never has more than a 10-minute wait.
All right, hold on. Let me send you a video right now, because I was gonna post on Twitter. I post on the Instagram side. But that ride be getting lines. Okay, it be getting lines.
It's still not the home run they thought it would be.
I do think it's more of a long term than it was.
Think they'll switch it during the off season and be like, surprise? Or do you think they'll wait till next year after the wing coaster?
I think they're gonna do it like soon, before the season ends and all that, or before the year ends. But I do think, like, because you people will go to Fury now, and it's like around the same weight as 305 now. It's like,
but that Fury line moved. Like, I didn't mind that at all.
It's the thing. So 305 had a 30-minute wait, and we were back by the cattle pens. But we were moving because the trains basically, I think they hold basically the same. Yeah, 32 people. They hold the same as Fury trains. Now they're not gonna have the same crew, and they only got 3 trains, but it at least moves when you're all the way back there. And that's the only reason, because it's 32 passenger trains. Like, there's a chunk of people each time that is going in the station.
Yeah, you're right.
That's another thing people realize. It's like, obviously they don't get the same people going to it as Fury. I'm not saying that, but there will be a line, and then it's just gone within like that cycle once the people actually have siphoned into the trains and from the station. And now they're starting to not group, but like hold people so that it doesn't get too like congested all the way back there. Because it will just kind of get gross, and people will just like be literally not knowing where to queue because it's just so backed up. So if there is a quote unquote line now, it's like because they're just making sure the queue or the station isn't congested. But otherwise, it's still 5-10 minutes, especially if you just take any row. Now the front, that ride is still gonna take you like on a dead day probably 20-30 minutes to get in the front.
I don't care if I ride in the front or not.
Now give me the back.
I'd
14
like
back.
to do it at least once. I don't think I ever have.
You should definitely. It's still good in the front. Now row 2, I'll take that. Still a good alternative. But because row 2 literally will be like empty. Well, row 1 is like I said, 20 minutes. I'll just take row 2 or 3.
I'm trying to remember where I wrote it with my glasses. I had them inside my shirt, and the motherfuckers just kind of floated up in front of my face and then took off. I was like, "Whoa, look at that!" Well, there they go. I can't remember which row it was in.
I would love to see all the objects they find on a random day.
Dude, me and RC used to make bets when we used to get the last ride of the night. I mean, like, how many people do you think at the end of the night with security they're going to be walking up with? And because we would just look and see all the smashed phones, all the wallets lost, all the, like, it would just be like wigs, weaves, rags, like Biff's keys, like whatever you like. But seriously, like and they would always come at the end of the night in the last rides, like the last 10 minutes, and we'd be like, all right, how much you want to bet? Like cookouts on me. if you guess correct, like with the amount of people. And one time he was really close. He was like 11. And it was like 12.
Wow.
But normally it's like 4 to 5 people. When they were doing that, now if someone tells them I lost something, they'll actually have one of the supervisors go out with a hard hat and go ahead and try to find it. I literally saw that twice.
Fuck you. That's what I'd say. Hey, Biff, what? We need you to come out down off the platform, go out here, put a hard hat on, find this man's keys. Fuck him and his keys. I quit.
Yeah, for me, I'm like, some of the phones, I'm like, you should be just going straight to the phone store and getting a new one because they are gone.
So you gotta say that like Eastern Kentucky. I quit.
That's how Eastern Kentucky talks.
Yeah, I quit.
That doesn't even sound.
Virginia dogs too.
That almost sounds like some gibberish made for an adult like cartoon.
I mean, have you heard any of these people talk?
No, I guess I have. Honestly, okay, I've been to 2 parts of Kentucky. I've been to Lexington briefly, like not even really. Like I was there in an Airbnb mostly, and then we went to a brewery part. Like so it was kind of like, I wouldn't say gentrified, but it was clearly like a lot of other people were there. It was very diversified.
Well, I would personally like to
And then Louisville
apologize
twice.
as an official Kentucky colonel that you had to go to Lexington.
Yeah, it was not much there. It was kind of ass. I'm not gonna lie. Just
I can't comment like that. You can't claim to be a fucking ambassador and then say shit in a backhanded mode like that, bro. I call fucking bullshit. I call bullshit on the whole goddamn deal.
Hey, Andy Bashir didn't call bullshit. So
Well,
fuck
you just,
you.
if he heard you say it, motherfucking bullshit. Talking
He
shit
didn't
about that.
he-
As a Kentucky colonel, I apologize. You had to come to Kentucky. Fuck you.
No, not Kentucky. No, Lexington, Kentucky.
Well, what the fuck? That's part of Kentucky.
Yeah, it's a bullshit part of Kentucky.
The fuck out of here with that bullshit. I'm a colonel. Colonel fucking of the chickens. Stupid.
So Biff, what can I do the next time I go to Lexington?
Yeah, exactly.
Go catch the
wait.
cats play. Go watch the cats play.
Drink
you
bourbon and drink bourbon.
Oh, you can go to Red Mile.
Oh.
You wait for SmackDown to come to town. Watch SmackDown. What?
You can go to Walmart. and
I'm
shoot
I'm
deer.
telling them all the shit that I've done. Yeah, you can go to Walmart. Go to a wrestling show.
You can play Deer Hunter.
Or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
They aren't that cool anymore. Kind
I
of
wish I could find one of those old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade games. I've seen them selling like the one-up ones, but
Yeah, that's
I'd like
not
to
the
have
same.
it. Or the X-Men. Oh my God, the old X-Men arcade game.
Yes. Oh man.
God, even the Avengers arcade game, that was kind of fun too. It was like a rip-off of the X-Men game though, but it was still pretty fun.
Oh yeah.
I need these parks to actually have good arcade machines. And not
They
just
used
these-
to back in the day when you was a kid. Like I remember going to Kentucky Kingdom and
Playing
but
NBA
everything
Jam
was a
for-
quarter then. I could fucking get $5 worth of quarters and play, 45 minutes worth of games.
I remember playing NBA Jam for like 8 hours. Like, oh my God, I wasted my whole fucking day here.
Kentucky Kingdom, you did that?
Yes.
Wow.
Boom
Great
chocolate.
ass arcade. What's where the arcade is now? Is that still an arcade or is it games there now?
Oh, that's where they moved bumper cars to.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I remember playing X-Men in that arcade, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter,
Ooh,
Star Wars,
chakalaka.
pinball. I like a good pinball machine too.
I like a good skee ball.
Yeah, like I'm saying, is we just need the classics back. Just the simple shit. These retro arcades, pinball, skee ball. Not-
I get the whole cashless, but take cash at the game. Like, don't make me fucking buy a card. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think I'm adapted to it more because it's like I'm younger, but I do. Oh no, I remember like having to put arcades in that Marvel vs. Capcom 2 arcade machine. That was kind of nice.
Like dumping quarters into the machine was part of the experience. Like WrestleFest,
Mm-hmm.
or Mortal Kombat, or Street Fighter 2, or fucking
I remember
NBA
being
Jam.
lined up on the machine, like quarters being lined up. That's my quarter. That's my
Yep.
quarter. That's my quarter. That's my quarter.
Right, I'm next, motherfucker.
I mean,
like,
yeah,
like
I would
laying
look
your
up.
quarter. That's like laying your quarters on the pool table. Like I'm next.
I would look up so much because I'm big into fighting games, but like the arcade culture is such a big part of the fighting game community because that's literally where it started. Like
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I never got into it, but like Tekken, like that shit was huge.
And I mean, that's my main fighting game now. Like, and
At
my
the
cousins got
Merlin's
me into
Castle.
Ugh.
At the Merlin's Castle, I remember Street Fighter was hot. Virtua Fighter
Yep.
was the hottest.
Virtual
Like
Fighter
that
at the
was
time.
dope as fuck.
Yeah. I remember the competitor to NBA Jam was Run and Gun, which my brother loved because he could whoop my ass at it, but I'd whoop his ass at NBA Jam. He's like, let's play
Blitz.
Run and Gun.
NFL Blitz.
I was about to say.
NFL Blitz. Yep.
There's actually a machine of that being sold very close by to me that's not for a bad price. I say that as it's a couple thousand, but not for a bad price.
There were a few decent baseball arcade games.
Honestly, I'm trying to remember because you're kind of right. I'd have to...
Sega had one. I don't remember the name of it off the top. But those old WWF games, goddamn, they took my quarter. Like 3 more matches, you get to fight the Legion of Doom. Hell yeah!
Yeah, you pumping it in there too.
Right.
Even if you won, you still have to put another quarter in.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you ain't beating the LOD without like 6 quarters. That's not happening.
Do you remember the Royal Rumble video arcade game?
Yep.
That was my shit.
My dude was Earthquake. He'd give the thumbs down. Hit you
off the ropes.
Yeah. Somebody was blasting Ted DiBiase on Twitter. Like, the only finisher he ever hit. Like, that motherfucker hit the $1 Million Dream every time.
Man, I really need to go down wrestling history with y'all. That honestly would be an interesting cast. Just bring me into what it was like growing up with wrestling, like how y'all did. Because I grew up with, let me see, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Triple H, Boogeyman.
I mean, we're just one generation behind you, for real. Maybe a generation and a half.
Yeah, we watched the same people: Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Steve Austin.
I would say the
we were
newest,
in the Hogan Savage era.
The newest at the time was John Cena. Like, he was the brand new, like, A-lister.
Dun, 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 dun.
And nothing personal against him. That's when I started truck driving. I just didn't have time to watch. It wasn't like the days now you can watch wrestling on your phone.
I went to wrestling school with John Cena.
Yep.
But did you actually?
I went to wrestling school with John Cena.
And Batista and Randy Orton.
And Dave Batista and Randy Orton. And Mark Henry was there. And Shelton Benjamin.
It's also cool because people don't realize, like, obviously, like, they're given these, scripts to follow, but everything's like the physical aspect is fucking happening. But seeing all that translate to now successful TV show and even movie careers because they had such good start with wrestling and they put so much effort into that. Yeah, it's just awesome.
Sometimes that charisma carries over. Some people it does, some people it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Some guys can make movies and out of that career. Some guys can't, Some guys can act and some guys do podcasts.
Which wrestlers do podcasts? A lot.
The Undertaker's got a great one.
Huh. You see, this is
The
what I
Undertaker's
mean.
got a really
I need
good
to
one,
have
right?
y'all
I
on.
listen to The Undertaker. It's in my rotation. Like, it goes like Drunk Riders, High Rollers, CoasterRadio.com, Jim Cornette, The Undertaker.
Not
Jim
Coaster.
Cornette's got 2 shows, to be fair.
Yeah, this is what I mean. I need y'all to just talk wrestling for like a whole cast.
We could probably do it.
Yeah, that used to be what we talked about before we started talking about parks and coasters all the time.
No, just there needs to be a coaster wrestling network.
I mean,
I
you're
definitely
speaking.
know some guys that are into both.
Yeah,
No,
there's definitely crossover. I will
absolutely.
say that.
Imagine someone doing like a DDT, a choke slam all the way from like the top of some ENF Myler or some shit. Like it obviously can't be an
I
actual.
wouldn't want to take a choke slam off the fucking top of Harley Quinn, much less some big fucking logo.
Well, I said an ENF Myler. I said you probably can't even do this on any coaster taller than like 20. Shit, how tall is
Let me think.
how tall is a steel cage?
So 20 feet in the air is how high Foley was when the Undertaker threw him off top of the Hell in a Cell.
Jesus Christ.
Right.
So I was saying, how in the
20
cells?
feet.
20 feet? Oh my god.
Right. So 30 feet is 3 stories. So go to a 3-story building and look out the window. No, I don't want to take nothing off that.
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
Nope.
So the ring apron is about, from the ring apron, which is where you stand in the ring, to the floor is probably about 2 to 3 feet, right? Then once you get in the ring, the top rope is about 5.5 foot, hopefully. So that's 5.5 feet plus another 2 to 3 feet. So that's about 7.5 feet from the very top rope to somebody standing on the ground down there, and you jump down and hit them. I wouldn't want to fall back first from anything higher than that. I wouldn't even want to fall from that. If somebody wanted to throw me off the top rope through a table on the floor, well, I have done that, but I don't think I'd do it now.
I do your mom. I do your mom now. You have her number?
Shut up.
Sorry, wrong podcast.
Hey! It's Uncle Paul and Wes.
Hey, Uncle Paul.
Hey, Double J.
What's going on,
Wait.
Double J?
Hi, Wes.
We're talking about roller coasters. Yeah, we're talking about roller coasters.
I rode that piece of trash, Good Gravy, so you don't have
I
to.
like Snoopy's soapbox.
Yeah, we
That
have
was
a.
good gravy. Ask him, that was good gravy.
How was good gravy, Double J?
That's Paul. That was good gravy.
Good gravy.
It sucked. Don't ride it.
Say good. Okay. Tell him bye. Come tell him bye if you're leaving. Says good talking to y'all.
It's good talking to you.
Always, brother.
Thanks for the
Yeah.
joining the cast, Double J.
Yes.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Thanks for having me.
What's your favorite culture?
Snoopy soapbox.
Snoopy soapbox. Okay. Yeah, we know. Mama don't like the backwards part.
Like to thank Dan Glauser for being on the show.
All right, buddy.
Just kidding, Dan, if you hear this.
He ain't listening.
Well, he ain't, but I have to put the disclaimer.
Hey man, I want to say this: if that wing coaster that you guys are getting at Kings Dominion is half as good as fucking Thunderbird, it's gonna be a badass motherfucker.
Yeah,
It
I'm
better-
like,
it better be better. What year did Thunderbird open?
shit,
Right.
2016 or something like that.
Right.
But I did notice one thing on that, and I know it's electronic POV or whatever, but I didn't see any near mid, like, you know, the Thunderbird has the barn and X-Flight has the tower, and Gatekeeper has the keyholes, and Wild Eagle has, I guess, the woods. I didn't see any kind of like near miss element thing that you fly through on there.
Yeah, that's what I noticed too. But I'm wondering if it's because it's literally gonna be so close to the midway and everything that it's gonna, because at its lowest point, it's gonna be 20 feet off the midway.
I made a comment about B&Ms, and I didn't realize. I thought it was really cool that Great America is about to get like every kind of B&M there is, and then I didn't realize that fucking goddamn New Jersey has just about every B&M model that there is too. Somebody's getting a fucking Giga.
Yeah. One park has more deaths.
No, I'm wondering though. I'm wondering because Rapterra, at least where I see in the launch, to where that first element goes, that I guess kind of sideways top at, there is literally not much pull out at all. You go straight to the launch into upwards. Like,
I mean, do you think Biff believes in pull out? Come on.
yeah.
That's how Thunderbird is too.
No, it looks even
Just
tighter
no
than
fill it.
Thunderbird. Phrasing off of what Surveillance just said, but generally speaking, though, like, let me see if I can find the picture and throw it in the shit posting real quick. But I was like kind of surprised because I'm like, that's gonna be like in. I think they're the same amount of cars on Thunderbird. I don't know.
There's only 6 on Thunderbird, I think 5 or 6.
Yeah, I think
It's kind of short.
This has 5, so I think it's.
I want to say there's 7 on Thunderbird. Is that not right?
No, I think there's like 6 because I remember I was like, wait a minute, there's only like 6 rows.
Wait a minute.
That's why I was like, well, 10, 30, 4, 5. Yeah, there's only 6 rows.
That's not Sting.
That's not Sting. There's only 6 rows. It's really short. How many's on Gatekeeper? Like 12?
There's at
12.
least 10.
No, it's 8.
Really?
On Gatekeeper?
Yeah. 8 in them. And I feel like Wild Eagle's around the same, if not maybe one less. But
And I hope it's as good as fucking Thunderbird. Thunderbird was really, really good. I really liked it. Coming from a wing guy, I really, really liked it. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Did you just send me a picture?
yeah.
Is that what happened?
I sent a picture in the shit posting.
Oh.
But
Let me see.
the fins end like right at the end, like offside on the right of the picture. And that's exactly where you begin to pull up, basically, as soon as the fins end. It's like, I think that's gonna be interesting. I'm hoping it pulls good positives, but I think this is a ride we needed because 305 tries to put you to sleep,
Right?
and Twisted Timbers is a mini Air Force One. So yeah, we need a ride like Dominator to be a great ride in the terms of people can also re-ride it without feeling like they are doing a challenge to their body.
Right.
Because I've had to come to terms with that, though. Like, yeah, me riding these rides 20 times is not necessarily normal. Like, I can do this. It doesn't mean everyone else can do this. And also, that's why I think BG Dub is a good fit. And when you go to both parks, they complement each other. None of those rides are really, like, trying to be the most intense coaster in the world. And in terms of
I
ejector
really want to
time,
get to
everything.
be on Bolton.
For Bolton,
I really want to get to be on Bolton.
For Bolton, actually, is gonna reopen soon. It's closed right now. I think they're doing a yearly refurbishment or something, but it's gonna open again soon. Because I was actually gonna go, and then I heard it was closed, and I'm like, I'm not gonna go now. And I'm saying that with Pantheon being open, but I need to rewrite it again.
Are you still trying to kayfabe Donna onto Verbolten?
Yeah, I haven't told her about it.
Right. Yeah, I remember one of the, I don't want to call them the word we really call them, but one of the special people was like, oh, shut up. Shut up.
Yeah. No, I still haven't told her about it.
I really like BGW. I mean, I think they charge too much, but I think every park charges too much.
Yeah.
Well, it's not the 90s anymore. We can't get in for $29.99.
I mean, after 4, we can. I mean, at some park.
You can't convince me to come to the park that late. No, absolutely not. I
What?
did.
I mean,
It felt so weird. We went to Holiday World at 5 o'clock, and it felt so fucking weird. I was laying in bed at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And I was like, man, I'm getting ready to go to a fucking theme park. Like, this don't feel right at all.
I
No.
mean, it's Holiday World.
When I would get off of school or work at like 3 or 4 last year and be like, oh, I have enough time to close out King's Dominion. It was like kind of cool, but it definitely felt weird. You're walking in while everyone else is leaving.
First time I went to Carowinds, it was 8:30 at night.
Wow, so you've got Fury night rides, your first rides.
We went in. I rode Intimidator and then Fury. In that order, I believe.
I just hope hearing Thunderstriker as the name, I'm just scared about 305. I just really hope they do the name well. Raptera's growing on me the more and more I say it.
Man, these fucking ride names suck.
But I will say the Wrath of Shakira is not it. I'm sorry.
The Wrath of Shakira?
Yes.
I mean, I'd like to feel the wrath of Shakira.
Yeah.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, but it's a ride coming to Great America Dive Coaster. Yeah, well, you can experience that on a dive coaster. I guess that's what it feels like.
Dive,
go to
to
Great
dive
America.
into Shakira. I want to dive into Shakira.
Jesus Christ.
Gonna get canceled. That's not Florida.
Right.
Yeah, what do you guys... Because I do think all that's been shown so far has been pretty awesome. You know? It's been...
Which one we talking about?
Well, I'm talking about basically all the announcements so far, which is... what's it? Raptera, then Alpine Fury, and Wrath of Shakira, and... Okay, it's actually Wrath of Rakshasa, I think, but...
Shakira better. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. Shakira.
Right, Wrath of Shakira.
But the name is the real name. What is it?
Wrath of Rakshasa.
Rakshasa. That's a Hindu god.
Yes, actually.
It's a Hindu god of death, I believe. No, that's fucking Kali Ma. But they like eat people. Is what the fucking they would sacrifice people to this god and eat people.
Yeah,
That's what they named the fucking dive coaster.
And can't they like transform into anything they want?
That's fucking great. I love it.
So like I guess
B&M people eater.
That's good.
Yeah, and I guess Rakshasa wanted to transform into a B&M coaster because everyone rides the people eater. Oh my god!
Everyone
Good theming! Good theming!
I always thought Valley Fair could do well with the purple people eater. Just saying.
Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't that an actual ride?
Maybe. I don't know.
That was 87,000 credits. I went all the way to Obscure Park in the middle of a flea market.
I'm saving it for my 1,000.
What the fuck?
What, purple people eater? I mean, to be honest, like, if you really are trying to make a cool coaster your milestone up to, like, 1,000, oof, you have to do a lot of traveling and planning and actually going out of your way to not going to certain, like, avoiding certain good rides on purpose and then coming back to them at later times. Like, that is...
Yeah, I'm never doing that.
Yeah, for me, once I hit my 300th, that's the last cool one. Everything else is going to be a wacky worm or some weird, like, if it's cool, it's cool, you know? But...
A wacky worm.
Yeah, I don't... It's gonna be literally... I don't know. Anything. SBF Visa, cool, 400th. On to the next. Now, if I can't ride the SBF Visa, that's at a... I forgot where it is. It's like in London. Like actual city of London. But it's the longest Visa in the world. That shit's...
Oh, those are like coasters? I thought those were powered. I know the one at Malibu Jacks is powered, but people say it's a credit. No, I don't give a fuck. It's a goddamn kiddie coaster in the middle of a fucking strip mall. Get the fuck out of here. Who cares if you fucking rode that, Timmy?
Only time I rode one was at Waldemere, and I was like, yeah, never again. Unless they have a hamster wheel, never again.
I wouldn't ride that shit either. Now, some people might say it's a fucking, okay, it's a credit, whatever you claim it to be, but I am not. I took my nephew to that place, and he was like 8 years old. I wasn't about to get up in that motherfucker and ride it with him. No, you go ahead. A spinning figure eight coaster in the middle of a fucking strip mall. We gotta get there. The fuck out of here. Sorry.
No, Visas suck. I agree. And it's like, I guess they work, right? Because the Skyline coasters do not. I don't even know if I would put JJ on one of those at this point.
I might let him ride it, but I'm not taking a trip to fucking Kalamazoo to put him on the one there. You know what I'm saying? I might take him to Malibu Jacks.
What do you mean you gotta get it?
Fuck it, I ain't gotta.
You gotta get your credit count up, man.
I don't even count for real. I don't.
I'm only at.
I don't count.
I'm only at 1,298.
I don't see what the point in counting is.
So there are people like that too, where it's like it becomes too stressful and all that stuff. Like I agree, because when I first actually counted and actually ranked every single ride that is not a blatantly kid coaster, then yeah, that took like literally maybe 3-4 hours. And
maybe I'm just not intelligent, but that shit's hard too. Fucking ranking coasters, fuck.
Oh,
that's hard. Fuck.
I just go off a feel, and then somewhat objectify, but off a feel. Like I know what my preferences are, I know what I like, but I also know what generally other people like what good coasters, what elements are. It's like there's a bit of there's preference in there, but there's also like obviously this is a fucking amazing coaster as well.
I can just say what I know what I like better.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean it's a better coaster? I mean, that's subjective.
Yeah, I literally will look at a ride and like, because once you ranked everything for me, I'll be like, I'll look around where I'm like, this ride is around, and kind of see like, oh, it's better than that ride. Keep scrolling up, oh, it's definitely better than that, and be, oh, it's not better than that one, and that's where I'll start thinking, oh, it's probably around this rank.
I used to hang out with group guys when we first started the crew, and as soon as they get off a fucking roller coaster, they want to rank it. Like as soon as the first time they ever rode, oh, that's my number 27. That's my number 15, and that shit used to get on my fucking nerves.
Yeah, I'll do that at the end of the day. Once I'm in my hotel room, like finally rotting in my bed after taking a shower and just my like I said, just taking in the day. That's when I'll rank them. But
when you have us on, you gotta say it right. Taking a shower.
But no, I'm just like I'm hardcore to an extent. You know, I say I have my Ricky moments, but I get it.
We all do.
We all have a tinge of Ricky, and anyone offended, Ricky's just a name. Like
There is no Ricky.
we could have named him anything. But I'm always
Definitely
gonna
not
call him.
named after Mike's brother.
Do you know about?
Definitely not.
Do you know about the one Ricky though that was on how many rides on Drop Tower?
Oh, he told me at the top of the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, we
Biff-
seen him this past weekend or weekend
No,
before last.
this
When we
is
was there
funny.
for Onion. We seen him when we was there for Onion.
So Biff Stone Cold told me this, like funny as fuck. So I don't know what's worse, that you asked him or he told you. I'm at 6,639. Like, bro, you've ridden the drop tower over 6,000 times.
That's crazy. It's crazy that it counts. Well, I mean, Don Helbig knows exactly how many times he's ridden the racer.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah.
like you have
That's
Diamondback.
different, That's a coaster that changed the game back in the 70s. That's what he cut his teeth on. He's
No,
like
but-
fucking Ric Flair. You know what I'm saying? So in order to emulate him, people count rides on the dumbest things now. I rode the fucking Congo Falls 72 times. And I did it myself. I rode the racer 10 times last time I was there for some strange reason.
You gotta feel like you're part of it.
No, I'm just like, you have the Beast, Banshee, Diamondback, Mystic Timbers.
No, but that's the thing. Like, Drop Tower Ricky knows how many times he's ridden everything. How many times have you ridden Dodge 'em? 633. Like, what?
Damn, dodge him 600 times. That
No,
be
I
like-
just can't find the. I don't have the time or patience to even keep track of that shit.
No, it's funny to me. Like, it's not on a list. Like, he doesn't pull out his phone.
just off the top of his head.
Like, he knows. And I know he's telling the truth. Like, why is he lying? Like, there's no reason to lie. Nobody gives a fuck. I mean, to that extent. Like,
Nobody gives a fuck.
Well,
I
clearly
don't
you guys gave a fuck.
no, he.
I just
Biff's
think
first,
funky about it.
Biff's first one told. It's like, oh, bro, I rode the drop tower with the Ricky. I was like, oh, what do you mean? He's like, we got to the top, and this motherfucker looks at me and says, listen for the click. And then he starts doing the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo!
Wow.
Was that coaster stock?
Maybe. I think it was after Coaster Stock, honestly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was coaster stock, but I think I was on mushrooms.
Oh my gosh.
What? I'm sorry, it's the high rollers, right? I can say that, right?
Oh no, that's fine. I'm just imagining you literally thought he was a cartoon character at that moment.
I
mean,
think
he
the
kinda-
coach stood after me so the fuck.
I mean,
let me tell you, some of the conversation, I would just stand off to the side because I was fucking tripping. And people be taking pictures and shit all around me. I'd be watching the coasters go by. And the shit that I would hear fucking people say, I would be like, man, I don't know if I'm tripping or if these motherfuckers is really talking about this shit. It's crazy to me.
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna get the canceled, Wes. Where's the co-host at?
Where the hose at?
Yeah, where is your
Oh.
co-host?
Okay.
Oh, I thought you said where the hose at.
No, I didn't say where the hose at. I said where's your co-host at?
He knows
Ah.
where the hose are at. In his bed.
The host is in the other room in there. She's in there trying to get the baby to lay down.
It's funny. Oh my gosh. It's funny because we were literally saying that to our friend that works 305 because they had to pull out a hose for like effort to wash that sub. It's like, oh, where the hose at?
No, I didn't say. I said, where's your co-host at?
No, RC, so, they're going through a bit of a personal dilemma, but hopefully should be coming back soon.
I'm sorry to hear that. If it was a sensitive subject, I didn't mean to bring it up.
Oh, no.
Right.
It's all cool. All
right,
to be honest, it was gonna come eventually because he hasn't been on for a couple weeks now, so.
All right, so this is mainly for Biff. I want to see if y'all can hear it. No.
Nah, I didn't hear it.
I don't hear nothing.
Yeah, it was the beer can pop.
Oh, welcome back to the Junk Riders.
Yeah.
As always, I'm Marcus.
Wait, I go last.
No, you go, Mark. You're Mark, Wes.
Yeah, I go. He's last. No, he's not. I'm
Mark.
I'm
No,
Mark.
I'm Marcus. I'm Mark.
I'm Mark.
And I'm Mike.
We was at Onion 287.
I'm about to say I wanted to hear about that.
We'd like to personally thank Biff for doing the intro. It was really great. We couldn't think of anybody better for our 287th episode.
Yeah, I had a good time. They did
It
some
was
blind rankings that was off the wall. People
man.
asked some crazy questions. There was cake. We had cake. I was drunk as fuck by the end of it. It was awesome.
No, seriously, like I was like, man, I think some of the shit we say could get us canceled. Like, these motherfuckers were off the fucking rope. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no. Yeah, so I'm saying, like, every time I'm worried about what I say, I'm like, I just listen to the Coast Here to Drunk Riders. I'm like, yeah, never mind. We're cool. Yeah, we're
Bro, I mean,
and like there's sometimes like you might need to wear a condom to just listen to a Drunk Riders episode. Like, holy shit.
oh my God, that's a great analogy.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
jeez.
I mean, they had to fucking edit shit off the show, which they don't like to do.
It got that. Oh,
Yeah.
I missed a banger. Oh,
It was
shit.
pretty good. It was really, really good.
My God.
I'll just leave it there.
They announced that they're going to England next year. That'd be pretty dope.
Shit. I was already thinking to get my passport already, so.
I thought they was gonna say Japan, but they didn't. They said England, which is still cool.
Guess what Clairvoyant told me?
What's that?
I don't give a fuck if you go. I like it when you're gone. Like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, I told you.
Like, I don't want to fucking go to Europe without you. She's like, I don't give a fuck.
Be like, yeah, you definitely want to go to Europe.
I mean, I do,
Oh, no, I'm saying, like, together.
Get her with the curly bill. Well, bye.
but like, you're gonna. She's like, really in her head, like I deciphered it. Like, so you're gonna keep paying the mortgage, though, right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go to fucking Europe. Bye.
Yeah, I do, because that's the UK specifically, right? This one coming up.
Yeah, doing Alton Towers, Blackpool, Pleasure Beach.
Yeah, if you need me to, I'll text you the details.
Yeah, I'm definitely very, very interested in that one for next year.
It's
Get
very
on
expensive.
get on
Made for rich
your
people.
Wes, get on your passport because it's 6 to 12 months right now is the lead time.
Holy shit. Okay.
I mean, that's what they say. That's what they say on their website. I got mine in like 5, but some people are like,
That's because you're a Kentucky Colonel, motherfucker.
I mean, probably Andy pushed it through for me,
Yeah, man, I don't doubt it.
and he's not the keynote speaker. I hate to break it to you.
Oh, no.
No, I don't think he's speaking at all. Right. Missed opportunity.
Wow.
I just think it's time in this hobby for me to start venturing across the pond into different areas. And I think for a lot of people, and I think especially, I think that's why a big reason why they chose it as the Buzzed Bars shows it is UK is a very easy venture for your first out of country, like legit, like going out of your different continent. Like, you are leaving the North Americas. You are going to Europe now. Like, Europe and the United Kingdoms. And dealing with all of that is easier because they're, like I said, it's... I think Texas... Is Texas bigger than the UK?
Oh, no. I think Europe...
know.
I think Europe is bigger. Not the UK, though.
Wow. Texas is about 2.8 times bigger.
And yeah, just so you know, I mean, they're just going to England, and I think they're going to England, Ireland, Scotland.
Have you been working on your intro, even if you don't go? We're getting tipsy on the Thames.
It's on the Thames.
I would love to do like a...
baby. Yeah.
If we were to go...
Yeah, baby.
I would love to do a live daily just report of just the tomfoolery and just putting it on the cast. Just... Holy shit. Yeah.
I'm really thinking about going, but I know she'll hold that shit over my head.
Okay, but if she said she doesn't care, then how could she say that at the same time?
Come on, bro. How long you been dealing with women?
Yeah, well.
No offense, women. I love you, lady.
Hell, bro, you've only been married one time. I mean, goddamn, you got to get at least 3 under your belt before you know what you're doing.
Right. I remember my uncle used to come in where I worked at. He said, "Boy, when are you going to settle down and get divorced like the rest of it?"
Bro, I'm glad you said that. I thought that story was going a totally different way.
Oh, I don't know which way you thought it was going.
I remember when my uncle used to come in. What's he talking about?
Oh, my God.
Well, this show just took a dark turn. Dun, dun, dun. Da, 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 da. Good for great America.
The new Disney Dark Ride, Your Uncle's Fantasy.
Oh, my God.
I need to, yeah, I need to... What happened after Onion, though? I don't even think we talked about
I think whatever... What? I'm sorry, Wes. I'm sorry.
Wait, what happened?
I don't know what you said. I was going way off track with
He was
something else.
asking what happened after Onion.
Yeah, like after the live recording and Radio Artifact and all that.
We went back
to
we rode Orion at night, and we hung around for the last ride of the night on the Beast. Like the literal last train of the night.
Which, salute, Biff. You only do that because of me. I know you don't give a flying fuck. But
Yeah, say I would definitely do Mystic, but they're both good.
What did you just say?
I said, I know you don't give a flying fuck about last ride of the night on the Beast.
What? I've done it without you, with other people. I mean, I did it with Dwight.
But you did it with the drunk riders, though. Like that meant a lot. Like, I owe you one.
Right? No, I get it. I thought they was going to hang back too, but they was all like, "No, we're getting on. Okay, y'all go ahead."
That's the way.
Shout out to them kids. Shout out to them kids that rode with us.
Oh, man, we showed them the way. Like, this is the way of the last ride of the night on the Beast.
And shout out to the one little boy who kept texting the girl that was further up in line, trying to get her to come back to the back of the line with him. She did it. She came back to the back of the line with him. So shout out to that kid. That probably would have been me invited in my teenage years.
He was spitting that game.
Man, he got her.
He was the Rizzler?
Huh?
He was the Rizzler, apparently.
Oh, absolutely.
Man, he got her. Like,
because she was way up, like toward the front. We were at the fucking very last end of the line.
So Wes, he got the ride op to ask her, and she said no, like shaking her head, like, nope, not doing it. And he started texting her, like me and Biff watched it. He started, I don't know what he said, but he was spitting that game, and all of a sudden she's like, "Yep, I'm back here."
And brought her friend.
Right. I mean, that's the best kind, right?
That's the best part right there. Oh, look here, bro. Now she's bringing a friend. Nah, Moose, step back, step back.
Right. Yeah, Paul, I know it's not my mom, so you're not interested.
Shout out to them kids,
I'm about
man.
to say, shout out to the spitting them game. Hopefully, good luck, man.
No,
Good looks. And you
I
got
told
don't
one
know.
little girl, I said, if you don't want it to be so rough, you better ride over there in 14 with him.
yeah, Biff taught him the way. Don't sit on that wheel. You want
14.
this night to end right. Don't you be sitting on that wheel.
Right, she's gonna hate it. You better put her on that 14 right there. Hold her close and say, hold on to me when you get scared, baby.
especially the straight section where you actually got time to think about what the hell this ride exists for. That's kind of the beauty of the beast, to be honest. It's like I said in the cast before, it's like truly classic rides you can feel when they were just trying to figure this roller coaster shit out.
Yeah.
And I kind of love that. Just seeing where we are today. I wonder what the coaster is that truly is the modern coaster that pushed everything today, though. What would you say that is? I don't know if I can come up with an answer.
That's a great question. Like, I need time to think about that.
Right. Like, I can almost say Magnum, but I can even go further up and even say, like, stuff like Kumba and...
Fucking Steel Force is really fucking good.
Steel Force slaps so hard. And I want to go back to Dorney one more time just to get on it again. But man, this roller coaster.
So what was the question? What coaster changed the industry the most?
I guess what coaster cemented the modern coasters that we have today?
Yeah, he's not asking like the coasters they designed on the back of napkins, like with computers and everything. Like what coaster really changed the game?
Texas Giant.
Mm-hmm.
New Texas Giant, you say?
Yeah.
Good answer.
Yeah, because that really was the new generation.
Yeah, nobody gave RMC a chance. They said, here, look at this. And then from that, they said, let's see what else we can do.
And now other manufacturers...
That was a game changer.
Yeah, and now other manufacturers are trying to use RMC elements. Stalls, Outer Banks, wave turns.
I love like Fun Spot Atlanta's like, we don't even have anything to convert. Can you build us one? We sure can.
Yep.
And even if you want to talk about Magnum or Steel Force or Millennium Force or any of those, does any of them run as smooth as an RMC still does?
No.
And I'm not even talking about ones that are trying to be violent and throw you around everywhere. I hear New Texas Giant's still pretty smooth. Iron Rattler's still pretty smooth.
Yeah.
The fucking Lightning Rod's still pretty fucking good. Like,
right?
It's not my favorite, but fuck, it's always a good ride.
It's an RMC, that's why. RMC's just... Yeah,
you're right. The modern coasters have stolen all their shit from RMC. Right?
Yeah.
Zero G stalls.
Outer Banks.
You didn't see that shit on any other coasters where you saw it on RMC.
I remember in No Limits creations and Planet Coaster contests, people would be throwing in Outer Banks on rides, and they would disqualify them or deduct so many points that they basically just would not make it far because, that's too unrealistic. And this is back in like 2012, 2013, maybe. It's just funny because it's like they were even underselling how far actual coaches could go.
You're right. I think that's what changed the game. New Texas Giant.
Yeah,
and I was going to say Magnum at first, or Steel Force,
I think
or
Magnum,
maybe even Millennium Force, because that's when everything changed from like loopers to like speed.
Yeah.
What really got me when I got back into the game was like it's not about inversions anymore.
That's because there's like levels to this shit. Because like, I would say Magnum, or I would even say the hot take of Kumba, because from that generation of coasters. That was when I was like, oh shit, the coaster wars, I guess. That was the coaster wars generation. We want the most of everything. Most inversions, most tallest ride, longest ride, fastest ride.
Right, most airtime. Yep.
And then, like you said, coming back in, they were never touting the most airtime moments on a roller coaster. The most, like, I'm like, what? You're actually talking about airtime like that? Like, now when you look at a ride, when they're teasing it, they'll blatantly say airtime moments or elements as part of the ride's, like,
and like, growing up, like, I was spooked about fucking Mindbender, which I'm ashamed because fucking JJ wrote it when he was fucking 2. But I digress.
Wait, he wrote that when it was 2?
Yeah.
Did he get, like, really, like, messed up from that?
Yeah, I mean...
he almost... I thought he was going to quit coasters.
Yeah, it knocked him for a loop, but he's a gangster. He's still about it.
Yeah, he likes Snoopy.
And
is that his favorite?
What did he tell you? I'll ride it again with you, Pop.
Yeah, I'll ride it again with you. He wants to ride the Great American Scream Machine. I think we're going to take him to the wobble in November that's going on down there. I think we're going to take him.
I think that's a good time to... I think that's a better ride to ride for him than Mindbender. I think an Inversion might have been too much for that age, but... I'm surprised.
He goes upside down. I was like, he's like, I don't know about this.
I was like 8 or 9, and I was spooked from fucking, like, it was their version of Demon Drop. It was fucking called Free Fall. Like, man, I don't know.
Did you know I lost my keys on that ride?
What?
I lost my keys on that ride.
Yeah. Did you call Locksmith?
Not that day. I didn't. That's when I lost my keys on Banshee. Go ahead with your story.
No.
Go ahead with your story.
Wait.
Is that me or him?
And you were telling a story, and you said the words Demon Drop, and then I said what I always say, and then you just stopped, and I said, continue with your story.
No, so, like, I feel like people get it. Like, I was just spooked. Like, I didn't want to fucking ride Mindbender. It wasn't called Riddler Mindbender. And I kind of still refuse to call it that, even though that's the official name. Like,
it should be called the Riddler.
It should just be called Mindbender. And it should be fucking painted duty brown like it always was. But no, that ride threw me for a loop. Like, motherfucker, these roller coasters. And then I rode fucking Z-Force and fucking Ninja, which replaced Z-Force. Like, fuck, upside down over water. Like, what the fuck?
That's a pretty cool setting.
Wait, Z-Force was near the water?
Z-Force was exactly where Ninja is, or Blue Hawk is now.
Oh, God. I guess that would have been kind of cool. But I'm just
the intimate space diver, bro.
Yeah, that's one and only. Ooh, I don't know. When I look at that, I'm just It does not look like Intimate's best.
I mean, I was fucking young and stupid. I thought it was cool.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I just waited 2 hours for this.
And then you got old.
Right.
And you got old and stupid.
How many trains?
I want to say 2, but I could totally be wrong.
2 for 12 each. Yeah, 24 people. New attraction.
That fucking line crawled.
All it did was spiral downward.
Right. You just went and just fucking dived.
Yeah, just a bunch of hairpin turns and hairpin dives.
Dive.
I'm gonna throw up a stream right now. to look at the POV because I'm very curious. I forgot what it looks like.
Oh, this is fancy.
Fancy smancy.
Let's see. Z-Force. Great over Georgia. Let's look at the over Georgia one. Because
it was over the water, which I thought was like you didn't do inversions, but it was freaky a little bit. And then when they put in fucking ninja, like get the fuck out of here. Like, holy God, I'm even older then.
Oh, I don't think you can tell that. Copyright.
oh crap. Ew.
You sound like you've been hanging out with Tyler.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's it.
As if.
What the hell is this? What the fuck? What the At least they were trying to innovate. Because, like, back then, what the fuck?
Maybe Z-Force changed the game. Maybe when they built Z-Force, they said, don't ever fucking build anything like this ever again.
I mean, there's a few rides like that, to be honest. Like, what?
Like, we're only building one.
How about changing the game forever? Here we go. Let's get it. Oh, man, you turned it off.
Yeah, let me look at... There's, like, no point of actual view of it. Is there?
Yeah, it started doing the POV, and you turned it off.
I mean, it was at 2 other parts, so I'm sure you can find one.
Max. Remember Flashback? Front seat. Okay.
Yeah, I think it was called Flashback.
Same thing. Yes, that's it. That's it.
This is a Magic Mountain, though, so they'll say that is cool, but it's fine.
Wait,
how many is that?
There.
Actually,
They moved it to like 3 different parts.
it's like 4 people.
That was the Great Ride Rotation Program.
Bro. How long is this ride? 800 feet?
Fuck, I don't know. I thought it was the fucking bee's knees when I was fucking that young. I didn't fucking know.
Did. We thought the vampire was cool.
Right. Like, they had the fucking monitors in the queue. Like, shit. We were farting through silk.
Right.
They had the fucking fans blowing the spray on us.
Here's a POV.
Yeah, so here's Titan in the back, or Goliath, it's Magic Mountain. Escape from Crypta. Okay, this is Magic Mountain. Where was this? I haven't been in this park.
I don't remember the other park it was at. It was at 3 different parks.
There's a water park there now. Because at the end of its run, they couldn't run it while the water park was open because it made too much fucking noise, they said.
That's you and Donna. That's you and Donna Bidger. What the fuck is this?
So you just go through Shredder Track at first, too? Oh my gosh.
Oh, it was horrible. I mean, looking back on it, but that's like a lot of movies I watch now, or TV shows. Like, the Dukes of Hazzard was horrible.
Yeah.
But, like, I thought it was cool at the time. Or video game.
Yeah, so I was
Let's make a wild mouse, but not really.
That's what I was saying. I'm like, that's...
I mean, hot take, Biff says every coaster is a wild mouse at heart.
Wait. Elaborate.
I don't know. I was probably high when I said that.
Probably.
I'm like, Voyage is a wild mouse?
Like, every ride's a flat ride.
I'll take that, technically, because that's technically true. They're on flat planes. They're not moving up and down.
Curves and heels. Maybe that's what I was saying. I don't know. I was probably going somewhere with it and didn't know where I was going with it. I don't remember.
You know what? Gatekeeper's the wild mouse. This is a winged wild mouse.
It is.
You can always go with the moves. I was drunk.
Curves and heels.
I was drunk and I was high.
Oh man.
Hold up.
He said, elaborate. I don't know.
Wait, so did you guys go to
He's
Shriekers?
got questions. No, we don't.
Did you guys go to Shriekers or anything at all?
No, man, I did not go to Strickers. I don't know why I didn't. I just didn't. I didn't feel like leaving Kings Island. Maybe I'll try Strickers out next year or another time. Or...
You explained it to me perfectly, and I got it. Because I don't like to do it either. If you're at a park, I don't like to leave and go to another park.
Not on the same day.
No, I totally agree with that take.
They'd have to be extremely close.
Unless, like, it's a fucking Kings Island, Cedar Point kind of deal where we're going to Cedar Point. Well, let's stop at Kings Island and eat. Or we're going to Kennywood. Let's stop at Kings Island and eat. But we didn't go to Kennywood the same day. We went to Kennywood the next day. But, like, if it's like that kind of thing, like I'm on my way to Cedar Point, I'm going to stop at Kings Island on the way, I could see that.
No, I didn't even like doing my Holiday World Six Flags St. Louis last year.
But there's a wacky worm on the screen. One more time.
Yeah.
One more time.
This is what I just do now. I just like throwing on roller coaster point of views while we're just talking. But,
I ain't watching shit.
what was I gonna say? Yeah, for me, Busch Gardens and Kings Dominion are like 45 from each other. Maybe less depending on like. So you could truly do those two parks in one day if you really wanted to.
But I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah.
Like I think you can make them both all day parks.
I mean, clearly, yeah. But you could. Because I've done that too. I've started my day at Busch Gardens, did a half day there, then ate outside the park, finished the rest of the other half of the day at Kings Dominion, closed out on 305, and I'm closer home at that point too. Technically driving back home from there. Hey, look! And speaking of Busch Gardens, we got some pesto.
Hey, that's my number 100 right there. That's when I stopped counting because I realized this piece of shit was my 100th coaster. What the fuck's the point of counting?
But I thought you really liked Tempesto.
I did not. I
really
did,
thought
but
you
I
did.
didn't. I did, but I didn't. It's not something I would go somewhere just to ride.
Isn't that the
For
one
me,
you
it's not a
called?
milestone. It's a milestone.
Isn't that the one you called the doctor's office?
The doctor's office, yeah, but it's a doctor's office coaster. But I wouldn't go to a park just to ride it.
Right. No, hell no.
I can't even get Donna on one of them. Oh, it goes backwards.
Why doesn't she like going backwards?
I don't know. I think it's her one little thing of her remnant of when she was a non-rider that she can hang on to. Because she loved the fucking one at Dollywood that goes backwards.
Yeah, Fire Chaser?
Yeah. She didn't complain about it then. We rode Icebreaker. That's when she was like, nope, I'm done with backwards.
Mm.
Yeah, she hasn't even rode Pantheon yet, so.
No, she won't ride anything that goes backwards.
Oh my god.
She rides
Pantheon's like
Snoopy, but that's because her kid rides it. She wouldn't ride it without JJ.
Pantheon's like legit. Like I think it's my number 3.
Intimate.
To be honest, though, it doesn't really feel that it's a mini.
Intimate.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's definitely a great ride, but it doesn't feel. It feels like
it's a good ride. I dug it.
It feels like
I got to ride it twice.
It feels like compared
more...
to what's around that was opened around, I guess, like with Toutatis and Gotham City and Velocicoaster. It feels like that was more off the shelf than the others, I guess.
I think Velocicoaster disappointed me because I was expecting like this is gonna beat Steel Vengeance, and it didn't. Like it's good, no doubt, but like it's right there with the Voyage with me. Yeah, way overblown. It's good.
I like the Voyage.
Yeah, I love everything about Velocicoaster, but that's also like, to me, it's like the full package of what a coaster and theming can be. But some people just say, "Yeah, I don't give a fuck about theming," so I can understand that completely. But I think that's honestly one of the few rides. Yeah, I have almost 100 rides in that ride, and it's out of state. I have ridden that ride too much, to be honest. To the year I'm just like, I had to not get a pass, because I'm just like, this is Universal is just I love, well, Islands of Adventure, I should say. This is like a happy place for me. What ride is this?
I just think it's way overpriced.
It is now, for sure. That's like literally priced me out. That's what I said. I had to stop. I'm like, this is
The year it opened, and I paid $90 for a ticket that got me into Universal the first day and Islands of Adventure the second day.
Yeah. Good luck with that nowadays.
Right. I remember I paid $90 a ticket. It was a 2-day ticket. You went into one park one day and the other park the other. I think we did Islands of Adventure first.
I think now it's more so like it's probably close to like 250, 300 for 2 days.
Yeah,
September of 1999 is when we went.
The last 2-day package they offered me, because they always email me their bullshit, was $219.
$219 a ticket.
No, for a 2-day. Yeah.
This is honestly not bad, but I like a lot of the rides there, so I can understand if people don't care about anything else. For 2 days, look, I got already housing there is cheap, and if you get like
Do
one
they have
inclusive,
like thrill rides at Universal? I mean, I know they do Islands of Adventure, but when I went to Universal, there was like it was like all like.
you see, that's my issue is
It's
the
all
studio.
stream rides.
The studio side is so ass now. But like I literally don't even go to studio side only for HHN, and I'm not even going this year. So
You go for Mummy, I bet.
oh yeah, I forgot Mummies. So Mummy, ET, when I'm really blasted is what I go to, like, because I'm already on that side because I took the Hogwarts Express on over to.
You love ET. He's like, thank you, Corey. Like, my name's not Corey.
It's just so troll. But I do think Cat in the Hat is up there too. It's not better, but like it is definitely a shroom / high ride if you haven't.
That wasn't there when I went.
Yeah.
Neither was the Mummy.
Yeah,
They
those
had like
two are
Jaws,
exactly. Oh,
Twisters.
Jaws and Twister. Oh,
They had Jaws, Twisters, E.T. I can't remember if it was Back to the Future or not. Maybe it was something else.
yeah. I'll take.
The Terminator.
Oh, bro, you're naming literally the good studios because now it's just ass. Like
Back to the Future, I think maybe.
Oh
or
my
was that the first time I went?
I mean, Men
remember
in
I
Black
did
is
the
good
first time
too,
I went, like in 1994. But when we went to Universal, there was a King Kong, and then there was an earthquake thing.
Yeah, that was peak Universal. Now
But I
it's-
don't remember like any coasters or
Yeah, they didn't have coasters then.
thrilling dark rides. I think maybe Back to the Future, where it feels like you're flying in the car. That's about as extreme as it got. It wasn't like Hulk. Hulk blew us away, and Dueling Dragons blew us away. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Hulk
Yeah,
still
for
might
me-
be my favorite B&M.
No, I mean I could see it. Shit's amazing.
Like,
is
for
incredible.
real.
Is it
Like
floorless now? Is it floorless?
No,
now?
it has a sit down trains, but
It's just so intense. For
seriously.
a B&M. Like, wow.
And
I haven't ridden it since they put the new trains and changed it and shit. I rode it in '99 when it opened. That's the only time I got to ride it.
the Jaws, honestly, I would take that over quite a few coasters.
The Jaws was pretty cool. Especially when the shit started blowing up and shit, like that was pretty cool.
And it was different every time because each skipper would have different spiels, different things to say. I love rides like that.
I remember we were
Dark Side-
riding it, and in the corner of one of the boathouses was the little stick man from the Blair Witch Project, just like a little Easter egg. It's like, hey, look at that.
Mm-hmm. It's like that now. When you go to studios, it's like you have Jimmy Fallon, one of the worst coasters still standing right now. Rip Ride Rocket.
I've actually heard that's a good ride. It just has bad theming.
It's okay. You really like. I think of it because I've ridden it quite a few times now, and I'm like, for what it is, it's not.
Is that
a
the
great
one that
package.
plays music, or is that the Aerosmith coaster?
No, that's the one that plays music. And you could select like secret song codes and stuff. Because I always select Rainbow Connection and have Kermit the Frog sing.
I was gonna say that you always talk about the Rainbow Connection when you talk about that roller coaster.
Mm-hmm. But like, you have to sit in the front, and like you're literally looking forward to getting airtime into every brake run. Like that's what the ride is airtime into brake runs. Which I guess that's fine because you can get some actually good airtime sometimes if you're not like really stable at all. But that doesn't feel like a Universal level like project at all. Now that's the real issue is like because every other coaster at that park is like so much better than Rip Ride.
Isn't there a Jimmy Fallon coaster? Did you say?
Oh no, it's not even a coaster, but it's just Jimmy Fallon a ride that no one even rides anymore. And what else is there? It's just let me look at the park.
Is there a Harry Potter coaster that's not Hagrid's?
Yes.
Diagon Alley?
Yes, it's Diagon Alley.
Is that a coaster or is that a dark ride?
Yeah, it's a coaster dark ride.
I actually thought it was pretty good.
What was?
Diagon Alley.
Oh yeah, Diagon. Yeah, it's quite cute. Jimmy Fallon, ew. Revenge of the
Escape
Mummy.
from Gringotts. That's what I'm talking about. Is that a coaster?
Yeah, Escape from Gringotts. Supercharge is literally one of the worst attractions at its theme parks, and
What's that? Fast and Furious? Yeah, they wasn't there when I was there either.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Simpsons is okay, but I think
That wasn't there when I was there either.
Men in Black is actually a really good dark ride.
That wasn't there either.
Simpsons is what took over for Back to the Future.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, ugh, because Back to the Future was so much better.
Had this Alfred Hitchcock thing that was pretty cool.
But no, like I look at studios and I'm like, yeah, no thanks, all the time, and I'm just,
Way underwhelmed.
I'm just like I'm like always at Islandside, and like I generally I was paying a pass for both, but it just felt worth it. I also got it for a deal at the time for like 2 years. That made it more worth it, and along with my other passes I had, like the Bush passes. So I'll be like, I'll be going to Florida and just having the time of my life. I'm going to Universal. I'm going to the SeaWorld parks. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm only going to Universal now because I'm not happy with the SeaWorld park. So.
I noticed Disney wasn't part of the equation.
Oh, yeah, no. Especially after my last trip. I literally said at the beginning of my last cast, or one of them, fuck Disney. And I'm going to reiterate that. Fuck Disney.
Okay.
It's going to be more stress than any
I'm
other
not a
theme
Disney
park.
guy anyways. I wouldn't have done that anyways.
Yeah. I hate to misquote you. If I'm wrong, tell me. I don't give a fuck if I ever go to Disney.
Right.
Like, after I got cucked out of getting into... I probably said this about 3 times, so I don't care. It's so stupid. After I cucked out of getting into Guardians of the Galaxy, because we spent 7 to 9 minutes discussing the rest of our day from 1 to, like, 10, and we go back to the reservation and find out, oh, sorry, all the reservations are gone. And all the lightning lanes are gone. So we made a fucking queue, and we don't even want to use it. Sorry, go fuck yourself. Have a nice time spending $300 for 2 days.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm just like, nah. That place can... Look, Disney used to be great, now it is just complete hot ass. They're like, I don't even think they truly care about families. I just, like, they say they do, but I don't see it. Because there's no way any family is actually having a good time or understanding what's going on when they first step into that park. There's no way. That is not an intuitive park whatsoever. Nothing, like, literally you can get everything done. Like, just getting a simple fast lane is not easy. Getting simple reservations is not easy. Like, ugh. God. Yeah, that's more stress dealing with that than any other park.
They do make it overcomplicated.
Yeah.
Most magical place on earth.
And I feel like it's right. And I feel like it's also done to make the most money because 99% of people are just going for once at the first time in their lives or once every 7 years, if that. So like,
oh yeah,
if that, the people that are gaming it are not actually hurting their profits at all, or like hurting their any sort of thing. Everyone else is just spending the money they think they have to and getting cuts in ways that they didn't know was going to happen. Just putting on the chastity belt from Disney. And
thanks, Glauser.
Bro, I truly, like, I hate to be one of those guys, but I truly would be like, what would Walt think now of, like, how everything has been? Because, like, they're just, not even, like, the project aspect, the general guest experience aspect.
It sucks.
Like, who gives to take the whole attractions, like, opinions out of this? Just, like, let's talk about the guest experience when it comes to, this is not the quality. Now, you can get cast members that are drawn out of their way. You can get experiences you can't get before, but I have much better times at literally parks 16th the size of Walt Disney World. It's not even close. So.
I get it.
Yeah, I would rather spend 3 days at Kings Island than a day at any Disney property.
Absolutely. Hey, does SeaWorld Orlando have an invert?
No.
They don't.
Do they have a what now?
I mean, Manta.
It's not an invert, it's a flyer.
I mean, it's an inverted flyer.
I was like, Busch Gardens Tampa has 2 inverts now.
Dude.
I'm not, and even then, I'm sorry, I'm looking at, they really gutted, I'm going back to Universal, they really gutted studios. There was like literally twice the amount of attractions and islands. There's literally, okay. Well, I hope they fix it up, but Epic Universe is looking like going to be the cash cow. And
absolutely.
I do want to go, because like I said, I'm not a Universal fanboy. I'm a big fan, but I see where they're wrong. Their pricing is a little messed up. Because you're like, look, I get you're competing with Disney now, which, honestly, did you guys look at any of that Ricky stuff with, like, attendance? Or anything with the parks?
No. I saw some of it.
I thought that was quite interesting. Some of the portfolio, what they were saying about reason why certain regions are doing better than others.
But see, context is king. Like, do we know what they're charging? I don't.
For what? In what?
Japan.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Where they're saying, like, oh, Universal Japan got 19.5 visitors. 19.5 million visitors. Like, okay, like, what are they charging?
Let's see. And it's to compare it to Tokyo, because I think it beat Tokyo, right? Tokyo Disneyland.
Yeah.
Find an event and join the park. I want to buy a ticket. Yeah, buy a ticket.
Will it convert it to American for you?
Let's see. Adult, 86. Well, what's 8,600 yen? That's yen, right?
Yeah, fuck, I don't know.
$58.
Yeah, that. Goddamn, that's dirt cheap. Like, comparatively.
A studio pass.
You can't buy food for $58 at Disney.
Actually, I think Disney has some of the better food pricing, if I remember that controversy that people were denying. Because, like, what was it like?
No, I remember the last time we went to Magic Kingdom. Like their food prices were fucking off the chart. Like, what the fuck is this?
I don't know if it changed, but now it's like normal-ish pricing because they gut you so hard to get in the park. Now they're like, okay, you can eat okay-ish now. It's gonna cost money if you go to like restaurants or something like that. Like what we went to what you call it, Ohana. Yeah, that if we didn't have that waiver from RC working at Disney at the time, oh my god.
Right.
But yeah, regular food, like if you don't go to sit down or like actually do any special experience, it's actually not bad. But yeah, if you try to do anything special, even like a regular sit down in the park, it can get kind of OD. Just overdose.
Yeah, we ate at that Rainforest Cafe at Animal Kingdom. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like one of those, it's like, and you would think, especially, I guess it's kind of fallen off even worse now, but like, back then you would think it would make more sense for what Rainforest is. And now, I would not go to Rainforest. Because,
I mean, the food was pretty good, but fuck, it ought to be. I remember for 4 of us, it was over $300. Like, what the fuck?
I don't think they have them anywhere else besides, like, resorts either. They might have them. That's not that many. I know they went through bankruptcy or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to buy it. See, this is what I mean. I'm already going to Disney website, and it's already, like, park tickets. Park ticket sales schedule. Managing park tickets. Like, can I just go to ticket type? Ticket prices are single day, fixed time, park tickets.
Yeah, just go to your park.
Purchase online now. So $7,900 to $10,000. So they're around the same price, actually. Both parks are around like
for what?
$6,500 to $8,700, and
For
so
what?
both parks are about $60 to get into.
You have to translate. What does that mean in American dollars?
Yeah, it's about 60 to get into both parks, but Universal still beat Disney because I thought it was gonna be like, oh, it's like 90 to 100.
But on your best day, you're not getting into Disney Magic Kingdom for $60.
Oh no, you're getting in for 150.
Right. There's no fucking way.
Maybe more now, to be honest. Depending on the
You're
day.
just saying Universal is competitive with Disney in Japan.
Yeah, but even then, from what I looked at that one report, Islands was even catching up, because like they used to literally, Disney used to be 2 times in like the North Americas, sorry, about with like their like capacity and their attendance. It used to just not even be close. Like Disney clearly has a hold, but now let me see if I can find. Yeah, so it's right here. It's on this. Oh no. Oh no, it's right here. Can I zoom it out here? Okay, I can. So let's go to the actual attendance here. So the top 10 in the world is Disney, obviously. Phantom Wild, Merlin, because Merlin owns so many than Universal. But to the actual attendance here. Where's the... Yeah, so Universal Studios Florida got 9 mil. Islands of Adventure got 10 mil, and Magic Kingdom got 17.
Right.
So it's actually catching up. Surprisingly. But shockingly, the studios side is the 3rd most visited park in the world now. In Japan.
Yeah.
So that, which it used to not even be like... It used to be top 8 maybe? Top 12? But they added Super Nintendo World and expanded on it. And then now... Like, I think they fully finished it now, because they have the first Donkey Kong ride. Man. Now, I do think, obviously, if you're going to build a Mario World, in Japan, you know, where Nintendo is literally from, it's gonna do numbers, right? Like, now Mario is known basically in every single continent. Maybe I don't know about as much anymore, but children like people know about Mario. So the fact of the matter is, it does super well Hollywood, and we're gonna have the biggest Super Nintendo World in Epic Universe. Where they're cutting it into two is gonna be Super Nintendo World and a Donkey Kong Land, which I'm kind of more excited about Donkey Kong Land. Not gonna lie, but Cedar Point is actually here this year. 4 mil. I'm surprised SeaWorld actually does that much. I guess they bleed off that much from the other parks in Florida. But yeah, that's that random stuff. Probably go over another episode, but
Right?
it's interesting. Plus, I'm like, why are prices so much better in Japan?
Right.
Like, I would love to go to parks for 60, but honestly, that might be. Well, I know Universal Studios Japan gets really packed, but I don't know about Disneyland Tokyo. I kind of assume it's a Disney park. But no. The Higa, the Giga, the Blue Giga.
Yeah.
I don't know if I still don't know if I like Millennium or that more.
Oh. Orion, I guess.
If I'm gonna be frank, like Orion obviously has better forces, but I don't know.
I mean, Force is just, for me, it's just about speed and power. Orion's more floaty. You're riding a space sled. That's what you're riding. You're riding a rocket ship. You're riding a spaceship. How you think that's going to feel? You don't know how it's going to feel. You've just been told how it's supposed to feel, right? How do you know what flying in a spaceship feels like? That could be what it is.
It is what we say it is.
Like Orion. Does what it's supposed to do. It has a 300-foot drop. And it goes 90 miles an hour.
I feel like I shouldn't like a hyper and a wooden coaster more in the park, though.
I don't like Diamondback, man.
What?
I like Diamondback good enough, but not more than Orion.
Yeah, I don't like Diamondback for real. I mean, I do. I like it, but if you said, okay, you can only ride one, and I've done this year at least twice. You can only ride one ride. What's it going to be? Orion. Orion.
I don't know if it was. I don't know. Because, like, to be honest, because when I say Millennium, I'm one of those people that I will just say it out there, like, Millennium is just not that great in my eyes. It's definitely of its time. And every other Giga basically is better. But it has this culture, this charm. Because of that. And that is almost making me want to put it over, but no, I think... Fuck. Orion is slightly better. Slightly. But to me, it's just like... I don't know what it is about Orion. I don't know what it is. The drop is great. I think, honestly, after the wave turn, I get really pissed about it. I'm not gonna lie. But it feels like a Giga. I still kind of feel what you mean about the drop being better, like, the best one, but I need to ride Furies to get the contest. But out of
the drop on Orion is better than Fury. Fury's got it because of the length. But it's not that much longer than Orion, I don't think. Orion is just more compact. You know what I'm saying? Like, whereas Millennium Force runs all over the park, Orion just keeps it to its business right there in the one section it's at. but it's still a 300-foot fucking coaster. Still way up in the fucking air.
Yeah.
You're still going 90 miles an hour.
Just profile that wave turn a bit better, and we got something good.
The fucking helix is good. That yeet moment at the very end is good.
Yeah, I said the speed hill was the best moment. 'Cause that is one of the best speed hills I've been on. Like, my legs literally kicked the fuck up. Oh, Juvelin. I was calling it this wrong the whole time. Or was it Juvelin? It's probably Juvelin. Yeah, New England's getting one of these.
I think we lost him.
And these are like, if it's actually like this too, it should be kind of punchy, but I'm curious as to honestly what's gonna happen with Vortex plot.
Who cares?
I mean, who cares?
Who cares?
The rookies care.
I mean, they ain't done nothing yet, and when they do something, it's not going to be good enough. Oh, that's all they do with it. They could put a fucking, I'm saying it, they could put a fucking roller coaster that gives you orgasms in, and people be like, oh, I came too fast.
They gave me PE. None of butt tickling.
I mean, they could literally put anything in there, and it's not going to be good enough for anybody. It's going to be a disappointment. I mean, who cares? Who fucking cares? They ain't done it by now, and they might not even do it in the future. They got 1,000 other goddamn parks to take care of now.
That is true. That is true. Well, I mean, it would be cool to see something new at your own park. A modern, new looper.
I mean, they just got something in 2020. People act like parks have to get something every year or every other year. I mean, fuck. When I was a kid, when I was 8 or 9 maybe, that's when Vortex came. And then when I was 15, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, that's 6 years. That's when Top Gun came. And then I don't think anything came after that till Flight of Fear, and that was 99. Oh, maybe in Vertigo. I forgot about Face Off. But still, that was 98, 97. No, maybe that was even after that.
Yeah, I'm thinking of King's Dominions timeline. And Bush. If I'm sandwiched between them growing up, I had...
King's Dominions had a lot come and go.
Yeah. That's why it's like... And then honestly, though, you did have Six Flags literally every year. I mean, granted, I bit him in the ass, but, like, they still did it up until, like, 2012. Like, every year we're adding a new ride or roller coaster at every single park. But I do agree with you. I do feel like even if they don't get it for that year, it's like a park or a good plan and a good coaster generally takes 4 to 5 years. And I'm like, that's obviously
they just got Orion in 2020, and that was huge. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's all we got was Orion. Get the fuck out of here. Plus, you just got Snoopy. Get out of here.
Okay, but Snoopy is definitely for the... Those demographics are...
It doesn't matter. That's still a major investment. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be for the fucking... all the Rickies out there and the fucking... goddamn... whatever the fucking girl's name is, it's a Ricky. Michelle.
I don't even know here anymore. I think I know what you're talking about, though.
You know, it's going to be a while for something goes there. When something does go there, people are going to shit on it regardless. Shit makes me sick, for real.
I mean, honestly, I haven't heard anyone shit on Raptera so far. And
it looked good. Like I said, if it's as good as fucking Thunderbird, it's going to be great.
When you would think Up to with that replacing Volcano, a B&M, people would be like, "Oh my god!" But no, I'm just like, honestly, like, it looks good. I'm excited to see that. I hope they prove me wrong. Why am I getting the same rides? It'll loop. That's so.
Because you love Pandemonium.
I gotta reshuffle or something.
Did we lose or do? Yeah,
know.
he's gone.
I'm already go.
Thanks for joining us.
I'm gonna ask him if he's good, but no, I do agree, but because I generally think there's a lot of other investments made elsewhere. Like, to me, like, because people forget, like, coasters now are just fucking expensive. So, in general, even the Snoopy Soapbox Race, that's what it's called at Kings Island. Even that is going to be like a pretty penny. It's not going to be cheap. And parks have to adapt to realizing, hey, we can't spend 12, 15 mil on and get, kind of a bang for your buck investment. Maybe you can with an RMC, but then we're going for, an aggressive coaster. Maybe one coaster for everybody. Basically this coasters have kind of doubled, almost tripled in price from like 2015. So, asking, in my opinion, for a park to be like, hey, I know you just built a family coaster, but now build a fucking multi-looper. Also make it a Vekoma tilt coaster, the world's first. Like, that's asking for a lot, and this is why, if you were running this park, you would not have this park ready for that long. Because then you got to do growth in other aspects, staffing, and other way, because your park's going to grow, you're putting all this investment in. Since Cincinnati. People go to Cincinnati.
It's already crowded as it is. If you put a brand new ride in, people's going to come ride it. There's going to be that many more people there. It's really going to be worth it. Yeah, on the bottom line it is.
Shit. When I found out attendance reports from some of the Cedar Fair parks from friends from disclosed information, that's all I will say. But, like, it makes sense why certain parks just sit there with nothing. Because they're honestly making the chain just enough money with the attendance they're getting that people don't even realize. Like, when I heard about Michigan's Adventures numbers, I was honestly shocked. And I'm like, it makes sense why they're kind of just scratching their ass with that park. Well, why do anything if they're getting those numbers? Just know it was well over close to the 1.5 million mark. And people think that park is like gonna be one of the ones sold in the merge and stuff.
Well, I definitely think it's gonna be a while before Kings Island gets anything else. I mean, the other parks are getting their turn this year. Who's gonna get their turn the year after that? You know what I'm saying? Dorney got their turn this year. Next year it's gonna be Kings Dominion getting their turn. Mm-hmm. Whose turn is it after that? It's not Kings Island's again. Kings Island just got fucking Orion. Come on.
Well, I can't say just. It will be 5 years, but the 5-year mark for me is when normally that should be when you're looking for the next big addition, and that even you should or you possibly should, and it's a possibility, right? I think of the park at Kings Island, Kings Dominion, those you have marquee attractions. What are you gonna do? Just keep making your marquee attractions outclassed? I don't understand that philosophy with people, to be honest.
Right.
They're known for their rides, and I don't know. You go to Cedar Point for Steel Vengeance, Maverick, Magna. You know what those rides are. King's Dominion, 305, Twisted Timbers, Dominator, Grizzly, Flight of Fear, and those parks are known for their lineups. I don't know. I agree with that. It should be a bit of time and honestly more thoughtful investments. Because generally, when they just put more quantity in, that's when you just don't get as unique attractions too. So that's just a bit of my tangent there. Yeah. Anything else you had happen recently?
No, man. We went to Onion, Holiday World, as we talked about both of those. Uh, Top Thrill Stumble. Our podcast is off the air right now because we're trying to change software and got some other changes coming. A new era is coming. So,
Well, definitely let me know if you need any help with that, because obviously I'm right here for any questions,
absolutely.
answer anything. What platform are you thinking of, by the way, if you don't mind me asking?
Probably Top Studios, maybe.
Okay.
What some other people suggested to me. The guy that very first suggested Spotify, he suggested now I should go with Talk Studios. I think that's what it's called. It's a video chat involved with it, so we can be fancy schmancy.
Wait, so that means...
surveillance.
Wait, that means he's gonna be exposed.
No, he's gonna have filters and shit he's gonna use.
Then there's gonna be the technical difficulties. That's gonna expose him.
Always, brother, always. We'd be on brand if we didn't have.
No, Talk Studio, this sounds what's up. Like, for us, we were thinking of doing video, but we don't know. Because we honestly haven't had anyone yell at us to do it, so it's like, we just kind of stopped thinking about it.
Well, we would just record it with the cameras. Like right now, I'm looking at the screen and shit. We could do that, but we don't have to release it with the video.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, I see.
So that's about it, man. We're going to try to head up to Holiday World again this Friday. Meet some friends up there. Maybe go to Kings Island on Saturday. Definitely won't be going back to Kings Island next year, though. So I'm trying to make the most of my visits that I get now.
No, what's the reason for that?
Their pre-K pass policy really pissed me off. And I just decided that if they're going to make me buy a pass for that park when I can get JJ into 66% of the other parks on my all-park pass, I just decided I'm not going to go back to Kings Island.
Yeah.
I'm on the verge of not even buying a Cedar Fair pass next year. I haven't renewed my pass yet, and I'm really debating whether I'm going to or not. I don't know. I do want to go to Kings Dominion. I might get it renewed for that, and of course I'm going to go to Dorney next year, so I'd like to get it renewed for that. But I am not going to Kings Island. I'm not.
Yeah, that situation, unless they... I mean, let's say if next year they have him on it, or works for Kings Island.
Oh, yeah, if they honor his pre-K pass and I'm there, I don't see the point in me having to buy a whole nother pass for
exactly.
When 66% of the other parks. And I'm even to the point where I will buy him a pass, but I can't get any answers about... I asked, well, what am I going to do about a dining plan? Because I can only buy one dining plan and put it on one pass.
Yeah.
I'm not buying two dining plans. I'm not buying two dining plans for him. I'm not going to do it. And nobody's been able to answer me. So just to avoid paying extra for an extra pass and extra for an extra pass with a dining plan on it, I'd rather just not go to Kings Island. Kentucky Kingdom is 5 minutes away from my house.
Yeah.
Holiday World's an hour.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have Holiday World an hour. That's the one I'm. Yeah.
Like both of, and for me, it doesn't matter to me because I'll be going with JJ. JJ is at the center of all this, so I could take him to Kentucky Kingdom, and of course, he's going to miss Kings Island, but he'll get to ride Kentucky Flyer and the roller skater, and the water park's real all he gives a shit about anymore. Can we go to the water park? Yeah. Holiday World. Can we go to the water park? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And man, yeah, at least that is one of the best water parks in the Midwest.
And I might still get a Cedar Fair pass because, like I said, I'd like to go to Kings Dominion, and I'd like to go to Dorney. I'd like to go to Six Flags, Georgia. I don't even give a fuck about going back to Cedar Point next year neither. And I love Cedar Point, but I could give a fuck about going back there neither.
And for me, it's just how it's operated right now. But I would much rather go to Kings Island than Cedar Point, and I'll always say that for this year at least.
That's what I'm saying. But if I'm not going to fucking Cedar Point, Kings Island, I'm not going to Cedar Point either.
Yeah.
It sucks. I am going to miss it. And I'm really mad at myself for missing the last day of operations, but I thought there was another fucking week because for years it's been open daily until Labor Day. I was going to take JJ so he could say goodbye one last time. And I missed it because daily operations are over. I don't get, on the weekends he's gone most of the time.
Well, I hope at least some of that gets resolved, or the pricing with all this. I mean, because the matter of the fact is now, you're definitely getting a better value because you're getting all Six Flags parks and Legacy Cedar Fair parks. If you buy or renew it now, right? So
yeah, but I'm buying. If I do buy Cedar Fair Pass, I'm buying it through King's Dominion.
I mean, shit, that's another thing to do too.
I'm not renewing it through Kings Island. And I was gonna do Dorney, but Dorney's schedule's a little bit different on the passes. But I think I'm gonna buy them through King. If I do buy them, I'm gonna buy them through King's Dominion.
But yeah, that's another thing to think about too. Is like now when everyone's renewing their passes, they're literally, instead of getting just the 14 or 15 parks, they're getting 27 parks to their access. Like,
yeah.
But the real question is, like you were just saying before, and this is why I really truly think they need a lot of this stuff and like out there. Don't just hide it. Don't let us get frustrated with people that don't know anything just like us because you didn't tell them. But there needs to be out there, if I get this pass, my son, who is underneath a certain age, will this be accepted?
Here's what they told me at Cedar Point. Cedar Point, the guy, his name was, he had on a name tag, it had his name on it, and it said The Ohio State University, right? His name was Christian. That was his name. And he told me, oh yeah, this will work at all the parks. Who's passing the test shoot? And he scanned down his pass. He said, yeah, it'll work at all the parks. Then when I got to Kings Island, the lady in guest services turned the screen around to me like I was some kind of fucking imbecile and said, it states right here in the bottom of the frequently asked questions. Now, who the fuck, for real, when you're standing at the goddamn guest services, reads the whole fucking thing?
Right. You're not at home. You're not at home. You're not sitting like in your car doing nothing. You're at a park.
It clearly says right here that there's 3 parks that do not take those passes. And I was like, okay, well, he didn't show me that. He told me that we'd be good. Okay, if we're not good, okay, whatever. It just, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not going back. I'm not. It sucks. I'll go back when I have to buy him a pass when he's 6. Because from 3 to 5, those are the pre-K passes. Holiday World, pre-K pass. Kentucky Kingdom, pre-K pass. King's Dominion, pre-K pass. Dorney Park, pre-K pass. Cedar Point, pre-K pass.
Yeah, why wouldn't they have it?
Dollywood, pre-K pass.
Why wouldn't they have it for one of the most visited?
I have no idea, and nobody can give me an answer. It's just not a policy.
To be honest, like that's why I was like resonating, because like I get, and that's what like I hate it when people are so callous and they're like, clearly it's like people in the community too. When I was looking at like your poster, like clearly though it does state, there was nothing where I'm like, yes, we get it does state that. It's still fucked up. Like it should be at all the parks. Like, to be honest, what's the difference in the chain? It's just like how there's a difference in the fun picks. If I get a fun picks thing, for all Cedar Fair parks, it doesn't work at Dorney because there's just a different system completely. So I have to get a whole new one for the day or whatever. But I'm like, why is there even a difference if you're all the same chain? It's stuff like that across, like, it's like 1 or 2 things across the parks and all the chains that just don't make sense. And I hope there is a lot more uniformity with the merge. Shit, I mean, You can only hope, right? But yeah, I'm like, that's one thing to look at. I guess to end this whole tangent is like, when people renew this, you are getting 27 parks. Like once 2025 hits, you can just go and just honestly go to Magic Mountain with your student fair pass. Shit, if it saves you money, you might as well just go with the Six Flags pass. I don't know the logistics in that, but there's basically routes to go with for all of this now.
I'm gonna go through King's Dominion. I'm not fucking King. Oh, like seriously. Go to King's Dominion. Go to buy tickets. Go to renew ticket. Put my fucking pass numbers in, and then go to pre-K and renew JJ's pass. Good to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because, like, come on. Like, the kids can only get out so much and do so much anyway. They're probably not even coming every single time. I mean, shit. Honestly, though, there was a lot of times where I would take my nibblings to the parks, but... like, there's also times that you could just go, right? Shit, it could be a Buzzed Bars event or any type of event you want to go to the park, you have a pass.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, shit, you're still paying for the meal plan, all this other stuff. We've seen the attendance. They're making money. So, like, come on. But I truly do hope to see y'all next year. So if I don't, I'll just go to Holiday World and take care of it and see y'all and get fucked. But
that's it. That's really it.
I will just go. But yeah, I don't know. I guess Paul may have slept. So I texted him. He didn't.
Yeah, I did too. His phone might have died, I guess. I don't know.
But the detective maybe had to make an important call. Maybe there's some sort of important suspect in the area. He had to go look and drive off
Maybe.
to. But no. I'll be like, are you trying to go to Eddie Hahn's 4K Kings Island stuff though? Because I won't.
I'm gonna go King's Island. I'm gonna go to Dorney's, of course. They got an announcement to me. I waited all the way to fucking 14 hours into the show. They're making an announcement about their haunt tomorrow. I know Paul probably wanted to talk about what we've been sitting on forever, but hopefully they're going to invite us to that to the thing. But Bob, after they announce it, we'll see what happens. But I'm planning on going to Dorney, and I'm going to Wicked Awesome Stumble, which means I'll go to the one at Lake Compounce. I'll go to the one Six Flags New England.
Oh yeah, we're in the same cabin.
Yes, we are.
Oh man, Wicked Awesome is gonna be fucking awesome.
It's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be wicked awesome. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Anyways, man, a couple of haunts there, Cedar Point, and we'll probably do Kings Island just to say goodbye and all that bullshit. But yeah, maybe try to make it out to Kings of Me. I don't fucking know for real. He's talking about going out to Knott's Berry Farm. I don't know. We'll see.
Knott's. I'm telling you, next year, California's mine. Whether in one part or two, it's mine.
We went out a couple years ago and went to Great America out there.
What you think of Gold Tracker?
I liked it.
Yeah, that's like one of the ones I'm very intrigued by.
I liked it a lot. It reminded me of Thunder. Well, Thunder had reminded me of it because I wrote it first.
Wow, there's just tits in this dark ride out. Bathtub log flume? Okay. Europe is just a completely different
right
when it comes to. There's just tits on a whole show scene in a dark ride. Wow.
Love it. Love it.
Well, no, actually, we're pushing 3 hours. Wow. Yeah, we probably.
Yeah, bro, that's what I said.
You probably
I
knocked
all
out.
the way to the end of the fucking show to say that.
Yeah, let us say you probably knocked out the caveman with that. That's what happened. Probably around the 2 hour mark. Oh no, but for real, thank y'all for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
Of of course.
I got to edit the shit out of it.
Man, like I said, go ahead and follow the Coaster Heat. If you haven't already, for some reason, like, I don't know what you're doing, but go ahead and follow them on Twitter/X. At Coaster Heat Pod. Go follow Biff I'm pretty sure it's at Biff Coaster Heat, right?
It's just Coaster Heat.
Oh, it's just Coaster Heat?
Yeah. I try to tell everybody, my name is Biff from Coaster Heat. Coaster Heat is the name of the crew, not my name, but it's okay. People associate me with Coaster Heat, but Coaster Heat's really the name of the crew.
Well, go ahead and follow Paul, the evil detective.
Valence. S. Valence. Sir Valence.
And go ahead and follow for the takes. He has a lot of them. Normally, whenever he's done with the job, you can tell. He has some thoughts he just had to get out. And jokes.
Absolutely.
If you like the trolls for the community and honest opinions, go ahead and give the follow. But like I said, the Coaster Heat family, go check that hashtag, the Coaster Heat crew, because there's just some wholesome pictures there from all the Coaster Heat crew from what they have met over the whole year.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's awesome to be part of the Coaster Heat fam. Like,
appreciate you, brother.
Like, if I don't see you for Labor Day, then Wicked Awesome Stumble is gonna be awesome. Hopefully you don't lose.
Awesome Stumble, baby.
Hopefully you don't lose your khakis, huh?
Get your khakis in the car.
Wait, why'd you leave your khakis in the car?
Don't fart.
But you're wearing your khakis right now. Why'd you leave them in the car?
Yeah, well, my wife, she let a big fart. I had to get out of there.
All right, this is, seriously, y'all. So, go follow them. But I guess follow us. Oh, well, actually, no. Follow their fucking podcast.
Absolutely.
It's basically everywhere. But on Spotify is one of the main places you can listen to it.
Yeah, Spotify is the only place it's at right now.
I actually thought it was everywhere, but okay. Spotify. Go ahead and go. If you don't listen your podcast to Spotify, go out of your way just for the occasion. If anything, listen to that episode with Mike and Kelly invading, because oh my goodness, that is just that's one of the best podcasts I've listened to in the last 2-3 years. I'm not gonna lie. That was pure. That was pure gold. What was happening on that episode?
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
So go ahead, give them the ratings. 5 stars helps out the podcast, but for us, you don't have to. You can give us 4 stars, honestly.
Yeah, give the High Rollers 5 stars too. It's a good podcast. Although I missed your last episode, I haven't listened to it yet. I saw it, and I haven't listened to it yet. I'm being honest.
No, listen. The fact we even had people listening, like I said, the fact that we just made our little thing that one time. When you first even interacted with us, I was dumbfounded. RC, I was like, we actually have listeners. This isn't just us doing a stupid thing.
Makes it all work with them. Makes it all work.
And then I'm just I'm gonna meet up with them on Hershey. And like I said, changed everything. You've been on the cast multiple times now. I've been on yours multiple times. I went to your fucking wedding, bro, in Dorney.
Yes, you did.
I just, it's just, basically when shit like that happens, this is gonna be a friend for a long time.
Absolutely, I feel the same way about you, brother.
So, Biff, thank you all for coming on.
Thanks for having me. Sorry we lost him, but his phone might have died.
No, I'm telling you, he has to do some reconnaissance right now.
Work.
He has to see what's happening with Top Thrill 2 for TNN for us. It's gonna be nothing, but he has to be sure.
He's up there. He had to be at a certain place at a certain time to meet a certain person about a certain story.
Yeah, he's gonna help out the early news reports, all right? So trust. But you won't ever see him. They say he has.
That's my favorite part about. That's probably my favorite part about our Onion meetup for real, is because I would introduce him to people and I'd be like, "This is Paul," and I'd be like, "Surveillance." They'd be like, "Oh, hey!" It's so great for real when he gets to meet people. He's such a curmudgeon. He acts like he don't but he likes it. He loves it. He loves it. He really does. And we love him.
Yeah, he's great to be around. It was honestly awesome to see him this year at Kentucky Kingdom. Even though he said that was the only time he showed up to the park thing.
It was. It really was. I haven't been this year at all, and it's literally 5 minutes from my house.
Bruh. And I'm still trying to go potentially back I would most need to be see you guys. I'm not gonna lie. Then to...
A lot more next year. I'll be there a lot more next year.
Okay. Well, I guess I didn't even say where to follow us, but at the High Rollers DMV on Instagram and West Tower Coasters on Instagram, but on Twitter/X, you could follow us on or at High Rollers C and at West Tower C and on X. Yeah, because Elon wants us to think it's an edgy, cool platform when we just want to look at shitposts and see people discuss things and not have bots and porn everywhere. And well,
that makes sense.
Later on X. Catch y'all on the next one. Thank y'all again for coming on. It's been awesome. You never know who you meet in this silly little hobby, y'all. Truly. Truly. Appreciate it. Peace out. Catch y'all on the next one.
Smoke.